One this season, actually.
Oh, you
Alright.
mean the sidearm and the auto rifle?
Yeah.
We still out here using Talons of the Eagle, yo.
What?
That's the Bobby. Those weapons were made when Bobby Kotick owned this, this franchise.
Yeah. True. Brandon, did you say Gambit or Crucible?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
either or.
okay, so let's do a Crucible or
Somebody tell me what's going on here. I'm used to leading, but I didn't get to call shotgun because Spectrum tripped me on the way to the car. So if y'all just let me know what's going down, I'll calibrate.
So we were hanging out and we were figuring out why Brandon can't get anything from the prismatic recaster.
Yes.
And I was like, well, he already did the opening mission. Like, what's up? And it turns out I completely forgot about this. There's a bunch of steps you have to take in order to even enable it. And he's in the middle of it. He needs to do either a Gambit match or a Crucible match. So I vote Crucible.
All right.
Or
Well, that's cool.
Gambit.
Can we No. Can we finish my contact bounty so that I can?
Yeah. How much more do you need?
It usually just takes 2. I have 30%, so if we do
Okay.
another one heroic, that should be good, and then I can get stuff from the because I think that's what the objective is this week. It's like, yeah, I think it's Gambit Prime, Crucible Survival, Crucible Control, and Ribla.
It says Heroic
Yeah,
Adventures,
Heroic
Menagerie, Crucible Survival, Crucible Elimination. Ooh, I'm actually a fan of Crucible Elimination these days. So we're gonna do that.
She out here living that thug
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
Mm.
That was in an elimination match. Just taking out the whole team. Thank you.
Alright, so the next contact.
Like, he used a whole blade barrage on just me, and he knew it. You saw it on my screen. That guy was about to get an arrow to the knee. That's it. He's not going to be the Skyrim DLC. But no, they took it away from me. They took it. I was robbed. It's alright, though. See? This gun is silly. I took it into the Master Nightfall this week. If you want to do, it said what? Did it say playlist strikes or Nightfall the Ordeal? Because Nightfall the Ordeal has double rewards this week. I gotta tell you, I did a Master with Daniel and his boy and D. Jessica. I got 7 enhancement prisms, 2 ascendant shards,
What?
4 enhancement cores, like 20,000 glimmer, a 1056 drop. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah,
Yeah,
they meant that. They meant double rewards. Yo,
Wow.
take a look. Take a look at my inventory right now. Take a look at my inventory. I did it. I finally did it. Everything's a tree. I finally did it.
Everything's a tree. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I finally did it. No, but do you see it?
Hold on. Let me,
Notice me, senpai.
let me, hold on, I'm gonna have to pause
Notice
some
me.
Yeah.
notes.
All right.
The enemies are coming
Okay.
after us.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh damn. Hand cannons are at a premium right now. I'll just wait.
Ooh.
Yas. This is the first time I've done this since this game came out.
Wow,
Oh,
you
wow.
have everything mastered.
I do. They gave me 2 ascendant shards, like 6 prisms. I was like, holy shit! I think I still have 2 left over. That was amazing. And you can keep doing it. You can do it as many times as you want. The rolls do not ever stop.
Oh, really?
The rolls do not go cold.
That's amazing.
So if y'all want to do it on the 3rd difficulty level, because there's 3 of us, we can totally do that. Just need to have a little bit of stratagems in
Okay.
place, okay? Do you have a
Yeah.
favorite weapon yet,
So
sir?
you have to carry me.
No. You're gonna have to participate, B.
Uh,
Nah, that's not how this works. Ain't you a hunter?
Yeah.
You got the Constitution of Reynolds rap. You want to be that guy? Do you want to be that guy? Like I'll hold you down, but you're gonna have to kill something. You know,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
you're gonna have to pull your calculated for space weight.
I'll shoot straight. Listen, I'll shoot straight. I promise.
That's a lot harder than you think it is. That is. We take that for granted. The ability to shoot in a straight line. We were playing Iron Banner last week, okay? Some people have problems. It's rough out there. But what is it with Crucible?
Oh, hello, Jupiter.
What is it with Crucible Hunters? And doing Blade Barrage on one person. Somebody tell me what that's all about. It's a whole super. That's basically the Hunter Nova Bomb. But every time I get killed by it, it's like somebody catches me in a corner and just goes... And I'm like... You have 3 guns.
They got you.
No.
I'm just like... That super has like...
They use the speed.
I'm so mad. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like...
Hey, quick question. So does the Nightfall count?
I
as
asked
a
that.
playlist strike?
I asked that. I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it. Because either way, rewards is coming out of it. It's still a strike, and it's still on a playlist. I feel like we're swimming in technicalities, but we should try it because we have nothing to lose.
Okay.
Let me check my quests because we did not get a heroic, and I'm pretty sure that was ass. Press F.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got me like 8%. So, just gonna put down this beacon.
Yeah.
So, what do we have to talk about today? What is happening in the world aside from
Oh yeah, PlayStation.
PlayStation? Yeah, okay, so I got a bunch of notifications in my phone. I think Inside Gaming was losing their shit.
They're liars. Sony
Oh, they're liars. What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So pretty much, they told people for months that the PlayStation 5 games will all be exclusive from first party. So like Miles Morales, exclusive PlayStation 5. Come out today in a tweet after the event. It's coming to PlayStation 4.
Oh wow! So you don't need to buy a new router in order to play it after all.
No, and guess what? Horizon Forbidden West is also on PlayStation 4 too.
You know that makes sense. And wow, yeah. Sony will always do that though. I pretty much got that after this generation. Like whenever they had a game where they had exclusive fucking content. And this is perfect timing too because I was working at GameStop around the time, so I got to see all their marketing. I shit you not. Anytime Sony had exclusive DLC or the game came out a little bit early, all of the advertising that they send retailers is this big blue PlayStation shit, talking about the thing, talking about it's on PlayStation, even if it's a multi-platform game. Like the marketing for Arkham Knight was ridiculous. You would have thought it was a PS4 exclusive. Because it was like, oh, on PS4. Because they're technically not lying, and they paid for the ad space.
Right.
They do pay for the ad space.
Right.
But it's just so slimy because, like, if I was the the prototypical boomer that you send to buy Crash Bandicoot, and then they come back with big mother truckers, like. If I saw all the Batman marketing, I'd say, oh, well, this looks like it's only on PS4. Does he have PS4? No!
Yeah. Just like Destiny 2.
Oh, man. Don't even get me started on that.
Call of Duty.
Destiny is why I hate exclusive platform content these days. Like, the only way...
Oh, yeah, well, it's worse, too.
It's worse now, yeah.
After the show.
See, my thing is, like...
Well, so Sony has, console exclusive for Final Fantasy.
Of course they do. Just like they have a timed exclusive on fucking, just like they have a timed exclusive on the Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm not getting that on PS4. I don't want to play that in 1440p. Eat my ass. Have you seen Final Fantasy 15 in 4K and 60 FPS? It's beautiful. I can wait. I can wait. And so can the game. So I play enough. Yeah, it's all good. Because you know what's funny?
I kind of want to wait until all the episodes are out.
Yeah, for
You
Final
would.
Fantasy VII. It's good, but...
It's very good.
I mean, if you really
It's very good, and yeah, but you can definitely wait. I was gonna say though, I was looking in the Microsoft store because they had a summer sale or whatever. Lo and fucking behold, all of the Kingdom Hearts HD collections are on Xbox One now.
Oh yeah, and
I
Xbox
thought,
One.
yeah,
It took
right.
them
Like
a
Kingdom
while.
Hearts 3 came out like
A long
two,
time.
2.5, 3 years ago. But yeah, Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts
Square Enix. Yes,
1.5
console.
remix, Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
2.5 remix, Kingdom Hearts 2 2.8 final chapter prologue. Fuck, my brain, my
Yep.
brain. The subtitles. Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
Sprock Zoroastrastra
Crazy.
times Alpha. Yeah. They're all on the one now, so I guess we can finally catch up because I shit you not. My copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 is still in the plastic. And it has a Squaresoft logo on it. So,
Ooh.
yeah, I think I'm going to leave it that way, you know, now that I can get it on the
You
Xbox One
should.
and
Yeah.
play it in the HD, you know. I think I'll do that. I don't think I'll be
Yeah.
playing through.
At least you know it'll be backwards compatible.
Yeah, see. That's kind of why I invested this generation really heavily into the Xbox and especially digitally because I
Me too.
figured that
100%. Yeah.
if not anyone else,
Sony,
they were
yeah.
gonna, work their hardest to get BC on there because they're looking at Xbox as more of a platform instead of a series of exclusive console hardware.
Well, Lucian, that's about to change. PlayStation's following suit.
Yeah.
More games are going up.
Oh, so does that mean that more games are
Yeah.
going to PC? Fuck that nonsense. Fuck that nonsense in the ears. I didn't play Street Fighter 5 last generation. That's why they ruined Street Fighter 5. Ruined it. You know, to be
Yeah, with exclusive deal.
exclusive like how do you take a game that's been multi-platform for its entire life and do that to it?
Exactly.
What?
Capcom was greedy. They wanted money.
Stupid.
It is what
Like,
it is.
and come on, man. They look, the game had less of a budget than Killer Instinct. Like, damn, at least
That
Killer
was,
Instinct was released like, in pieces, but they had a whole plan around it. It was cool. The seasons were great. The game changed every season. And then Capcom was just like, yo, here's a versus mode. See you at Evo. And we were like, what? There's no story mode?
Yeah.
Killer
Exactly.
Instinct had a story mode
Story.
voiced by Maximilian Dude. Did you know that?
Oh, that guy on the
Max-
Switch?
Yes! Play season 2, dear. The person narrating, the narrator in season 2, that's Max.
No wonder.
What?
we
Yes.
talk about Killer Instinct, like how
Yes, he
was
helped write. He helped write the story, and he was the announcer voice for season 2.
Good for him.
Yes, he loves Killer Instinct. When the first one came out,
Wait,
he was
did
doing the
he do-
tutorial videos.
Did he do like combo breaker?
No, he's not the.
Like, did
He's
he do
not. No,
stuff?
that. How dare you? That man is a legend. How dare you? That man is a legend. That's why Mike. Talking about the Mike. No, listen. The problem was after season 2, if you remember, he was no longer the announcer. Like they had some kind of dispute. I don't know what happened, but season 3 had a different announcer. The guy that was the announcer for season 1 and 2 was the one from like Super Nintendo and 64. Yeah, but they changed it.
Okay.
He's still out there in the world, but yeah, I don't know. He had kind of a falling out.
What?
Which, I don't know, man. Falling outs at Microsoft seem to be a thing that happens. I want to give
Yeah,
Mick
the
Gordon the
overseer,
benefit of the doubt, but
Like Bungie, yeah, and Lionhead,
Lionhead.
was in the studio.
Lionhead?
Yeah,
What about Lionhead?
yeah.
Lionhead got as much
Well, I mean, it
latitude
goes
to
down the
fail as
studio.
Bethesda, and somehow they closed.
I know,
Like Peter Molyneux.
hey,
Are you sure they're closing? Because if Peter Molyneux's behind it, there's a chance that they may still be open. It's going to be the greatest closing. Multiple doors out of the building. Multiple exits. Fire escapes. Boxes to put your stuff in. And somehow, the day they're supposed to leave, they're like, oh, no, wait. No, they're going to rake the leaves outside headquarters. Oh. All right, I was just bullying Lionhead Studios. They're pioneers. But why did they shut down? What
hey,
happened?
Rest in peace.
Are they publicly traded?
They weren't cutting their weight.
Are they publicly traded?
No, Microsoft just. I don't know. Well, Microsoft bought them, so.
Wait a second. When did my? Wow. Was that
Years
around
ago.
the time that they
They're
announced
first
their
party by
whole first party initiative when they bought Ninja Theory and everything else?
Microsoft. No. That was no. The Lionhead was way before.
Oh, Fable. Why did I not remember that?
Yeah,
Oh well, yeah,
Fable.
no. Fable hasn't pulled its weight since the original trilogy, and then even that is debatable.
I
I mean,
totally agree with
Like
that.
I don't hate Fable. I
hey,
actually
it's not
like
bad.
it, but it didn't live up to its grandiose
Yeah,
expectations, and
compared to other
yeah, and it was
RPGs, yeah,
sandwiched
during that
between some
time.
seriously cinematically excellent Final Fantasy games, and
Yep.
oh good
KOTOR.
heavens, it was like the golden age of
Yeah,
RPGs.
so
So quaint.
ah, I know.
No, seriously, dude. This was like the golden age of RPGs. BioWare was in full swing, just cranking out hit after hit after
Yep.
hit. Obsidian was in these streets, killing it in
Uh,
Fallout, and then doing the
you know.
sequel to KOTOR. We had
Mm.
Kingdoms of
Beautiful.
Amalur.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Kingdoms of
Oh
Amalur.
yeah. That game came out a remake.
It
The
did.
remake came out a couple days ago.
That's an
Yeah.
awesome RP. It's an action RPG, boo.
I'm talking about buying it.
It's like if Devil May Cry and Zelda met together and didn't become
Okay.
Darksiders.
Hmm.
Oh
Ba-dum-ps.
shit.
Oh yeah, by the by,
Uh,
I think Jessica and I will be playing Genesis. I don't know if you have Game Pass, but it's on Game Pass. I'm a fan of the
Oh yeah,
Darksiders series,
I've
and
Ultimate Game Pass.
I feel like I'm this
Genesis?
invested. It's a co-op game, so there might be something in there.
Okay. How many
I,
how many people?
I think online it's 2.
Okay.
So hey, you know, looks like it'll
I'll
be
try it.
interesting.
that sounds fun.
I mean, I've played 1 through
Yeah.
3. 2 was just a high watermark. I don't know how they managed to do 2. But the series has a weird identity crisis. So if the first
It does
one was
totally.
Devil May Zelda, and the no, if the first one was not really. If the first one was basically Devil May Zelda, the second one was basically Devil May Zelda Breath of the Death, and 3 was
I like that though.
Darksiders Souls. It was Dark Souls. It was basically Dark Souls. Yeah.
Ooh, so they
You
got hard.
know, it no, it was kind of a bad Dark Souls, but a decent Darksiders game. Like it's weird. A lot of what was wrong with my review is kind of in obsolete at this point, because a lot of the stuff that I talked about, like it was just weird. Like you would die and lose all your shit, but the checkpoints were really far apart, or there's no like wayfinder or arrow to tell you where to go. Even though the game it takes place in an open world, it's really linear, but doesn't tell you where anything is.
Hmm.
Like they fixed a lot of that stuff since I played it. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm assuming that Genesis, from what I'm seeing, I guess it's basically Diablo.
Mm.
And the Darksiders series takes to originality the way Weird Al Yankovic does to original music.
Hey, listen, they take inspiration from other people.
What? He writes nothing but
I can't blame
parodies.
them.
Shots
That's not a shot
fired.
fired. That is a
Shot fired.
factual statement that sounds like an insult, but it's actually the truth.
Hmm.
Like what? I, it's
I mean,
true.
listen, I mean, they copy off a great
We're
game.
How you get
Keep
in
on with that.
trouble? I'm just saying.
okay. I think he made a song for UHF. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean, but did I not tell you that Amish Paradise was the first rap song I ever learned? I told you this.
Yeah, you told me that.
Weird Al ruined me. Now whenever I hear that beat, I don't think of Gangsta's Paradise. I heard his first.
Mm. Yeah, you heard that exactly.
Why do I want to take a look at my life
But I
and
remember
realize there's nothing left,
the movie.
instead of take a look at my wife and realize how plain she is?
But I remember that song from the movie. I remember
Like
the
at
song
least I
Fight
have
Club.
a
So,
wife and not nothing. Really? Oh, is that why she's in the music video?
yeah, she's in the movie. Whatever, I think it's a
Free Hoodio.
Yeah, the name of it. Yeah, legendary movie.
Hashtag free Hoodio. Hashtag owls.
Oof.
How
Yeah.
far in your quest are
I'm
you?
checking it now.
And the last.
Good lord. 90.
Wait, I'll wait till you finish.
Alright, so that's what?
90? Okay.
90, not
Just
So we're
bad.
just gonna bail on somebody.
And the last bit of news. So PlayStation 5 pre-orders went up, like today.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that is
You know,
Crazy. Yeah,
crazy.
and
mm,
and PlayStation 5 games for
yeah,
$70.
eat my ass. You and 2K Games and Activision.
Yeah,
Nope. You're going to die alone on that hill, guys. I'm not going to be relentlessly advertised to, nickeled and dimed, DLC'd, games as serviced into oblivion, pay $60 and still see advertisements in my UFC game, and then be charged $10 extra on top of it. Like, do you have to make all of the money? Is it not enough that Activision's being investigated because Bobby Kotick's bonus this year was that ridiculous?
Yeah, he's
Like,
a fool.
like a 20 during the I don't get it. Like, this industry used to thrive on normal budgets, normal sized teams, making games that they wanted to make, and if they were good, they sold a lot. And if, if they sold a lot, you got a sequel. I don't understand why that. I don't understand why that wasn't.
We got one match.
Yo, listen. They came. Not only did they come out faster, but they came out in a wider variety. All right, this is how badly the race for the dollar has scarred the video game industry. Yo, we were alive, okay? PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Rockstar Games is output. Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Manhunt, Midnight Club 1, 2, 3 Dub Edition Remix, PSP versions of it. Like, Bully. I'm baffled, yo, that... What did Rockstar release in the past generation? Grand Theft Auto 5? And Grand Theft Auto 5... What's that coming out for the PS5? Grand Theft Auto 5 Complete?
I think that's Grand Theft Auto 5 again.
Grand Theft Auto 5 makes so much money. It makes so much money hand over fist that the creative spirit has eroded at Rockstar. All they do is work on expanding GTA Online. And while I won't knock it, their output was ridiculous. Where's the other genres? Where's the other games that they used to make? Now they make like one game every 6 years and then they just sit on it and make money. So much so that they do have 2 games out right now. It's just that the other one is dying a slow, horrible death because it doesn't rhyme with Grand Theft Auto. Red Dead Online is dying. The water's undrinkable out there.
Red Dead. Where's the DLC for Red Dead 2?
Red Dead came out with problems, like the whole gold bar thing, and then after that, it just kind of died. And me, I didn't have a posse, and it was really annoying getting run over by horses and stagecoaches. Like, I mean, I ain't mad about it, because, I mean, they did stick everybody in the dirt and tell them to be outlaws. But, yo, when you alone, and there's like 4 dudes just running after you with impossibly detailed animations, and you too have impossibly detailed animations, and your character is tripping over stuff, and then you get shot in the foot, and it's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna just play Be Arthur. This is an amazing single-player game.
Arthur.
Yeah, my life in the Wild West is
over.
I feel like I'm in the time period. I feel discriminated against. I feel attacked. I'm just kind of. I'm just not enjoying this. But hey, new sports cars and aircraft carriers. It has aircraft carriers.
I know.
Holy shit. Like I said, I can respect the hustle.
Flying cars.
Can I get a new Manhunt? Can I get a Manhunt game now that we have like great lighting systems in games and
they don't know what that is.
impossibly vivid graphics?
What is
I mean,
that?
look at what NetherRealm does with gore. Can you imagine? Yeah, I know. Manhunt after Manhunt 2 courted stupid controversy. Unfortunately, I think Manhunt is gone. But what about Midnight Club? I mean, nobody makes racing games anymore.
Oh, yeah,
Imagine Midnight Club in Rage.
I guess. I mean,
You didn't like? You never liked Midnight Club?
I never played
What?
it.
Oh man! All right. So if Need for Speed is kind of like an arcade sim hybrid, because it's unrealistic, but you can customize your cars and etc. Then think of Midnight Club Dub Edition as... Think of it as open world Need for Speed done right. But even more over the top and arcadey. Like mixed... Nah, there you go. Think Need for Speed mixed with Cruisin' USA.
Okay.
It's got cheesy bosses, really good soundtracks, really good style, and it's arcadey as hell. You should definitely try it. It's one of Rockstar's best games. And I think it has a better sensation of speed than any other arcade racer except Burnout. No? Did anyone ever play Midnight Club
Not
2?
compatible, so.
Midnight Club 2 is fun. I think I remember Midnight Club, but from like a long time ago.
Hard. Oh my god. One of the most difficult games I've ever played. Like, bump into a grail the wrong way and like 5 cars shoot ahead of you. But wasn't it fast?
Yeah.
Like, that's what blew me away about it. Remember, you were like the speed
was
class
fast.
and you hit the NOS or a slipstream. It was very active. There was always something to do with your fingers. Because you were either drafting behind people and building up NOS, building up regular NOS that would shake the screen and turn everything into, you know, fast, too furious. The speed cars could go up on 2 wheels and bob and weave in between traffic. Power cars like Escalades could just crash through it. It was a fun ass game, man. You know, and Rockstar just kind of left it on the table because it's easier to just take 5 years building a world and then, I mean, letting these assets go to waste. So, I'm like, look.
Yeah, 5 years.
My thing is, if you're gonna do that, if Grand Theft Auto is that elastic, like if you can stick that much shit in it, why don't you just use that as a template and make other games?
I don't know. The dev team, they put a lot of
Like,
resources.
bro, put Bulworth Academy in GTA 5 and make a bully game. Like, put it in GTA Online. Like,
Imagine, yeah, kind of like what Epic does. Like they put all sorts of stuff.
thank
into
you. Fortnite has literally been every genre imaginable. It has had airplane combat. It's had paintball. They've had super soakers. It's been battle royale.
Yeah.
It's PvE. Now it's a racing game. And I'm like, oh, now it's Minecraft.
Whoa.
Yeah, like it was ridiculous. Just what they can do with this game. That's kind of why Battlefield, you know, when Battlefield really fucked up, it really fucked up because Fortnite had planes around that time. So the one thing that every Battlefield fan used to be able to say, hey, yeah, man, but you don't got air combat and tanks. John Cena came in the room and said, are you sure about that?
I'm sure about
Yep. Are you sure we don't have airplanes and tanks? But you know what you don't have? Travis Scott. Good
That's true,
gravy.
they don't. Or
I can't hate,
Marshmallow.
man. I can't hate. There was like a 80-foot tall Travis Scott.
It was
I
bananas.
almost
Or that
ran
Marshmallow concert.
Yeah, I would have loved to have gone to that. Oh, and let's not forget when they played the Black Lives Matter movie on all the TVs in Fortnite, people were throwing tomatoes at the screens.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah.
I feel like I was like Mad Max. Like when I heard that they were going to be doing this, one thing I thought, oh no, this is bad. You shouldn't draw a hard line of politics in your game because both sides play your game. You don't want to alienate anybody, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
And
oh yeah.
on the other hand, I thought to myself, wow, I mean, was this by accident that they put all that next to every screen playing this, there was a machine that dispensed tomatoes? Like, was like a rogue dev out there, like, putting the power back in the people's hands by putting tomato dispensers next to all the TVs? Because that's what people did. They just went up to the tomato dispensers and started throwing stuff at the TVs. And I don't blame them. It's like, I saw Don Lemon in Fortnite. Like, Don Lemon, what are you doing in my Fortnite?
Well,
He was in that Black Lives Matter film, and the film was playing on every like big screen. They have little big screens, like drive-in movie theater screens, where they play cartoons or show some players during the Royale. Yeah, but they were all playing this Black Lives Matter movie for the entire weekend.
Was it in like June?
Yeah, like around protest time when everybody was
Well,
black squaring their PFPs.
Yeah. Well, you know, the narrative around that time was if you don't say
You ain't
anything,
black?
you're complicit.
Listen,
Basically,
ain't nobody
yeah.
looking into Fortnite for Fortnite to say something about the state of the world, or are they? Because we did remove the cop
that's like-
cars. You know.
Yeah, they
in a
removed
fictional
cop
world.
cars.
Oh, and then
Yeah, that's
the
how it was
Overwatch
played.
characters that were
Yeah, I
police
feel
became
like-
offensive for no reason.
There were like a whole lot of
Like,
people turning themselves around and not. and that the whole narrative was like, well, if you don't do something, you're
That's so
complicit. But
dumb.
it's like, honestly,
But it's a video game.
So
realistically,
it's like,
Yeah.
realistically though, what are you gonna do? It's a video
and
game.
this is why you don't make moral imperatives, okay? People are good. People are bad. Some people don't know the difference and need to be taught. But forcing people to be good, that don't happen. You just get a disingenuous display of, performative goodness that doesn't mean anything.
Absolutely.
Like changing
Yep.
Uncle Ben.
True.
Because black men they can't make rice. They can't rise up above their master and buy his company and be the face and sell the rice. No, it's racist. It is. I think you're racist. Okay. Aunt Jemima
Yeah.
was already
I don't
changed
know what that's about.
in the
Oh,
70s.
yeah, Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, because she used to have like
Yeah.
the mammy do rag and the earrings.
Yep.
So then, no, really. So around the 70s, they changed the picture. They took the rag off. She had like the Cleo Huxtable hair, the Claire Huxtable hair,
Yeah.
and the earrings off and a pearl necklace. So it was like she was a black housewife. Why we felt the need to change it again?
They modernized her.
I mean, did the offending cop have
I
a
really
pancake
don't.
breakfast before he went on call? You know, Adidas bought a building near my house,
I don't
just
know.
painted it black. I was like, all right, guys. All right.
That's
Roger Goodell came out to eat some disingenuous
Oh, yeah.
crow. Oh, now I see what it meant. You knew what it meant 7 years ago, ass.
Yeah.
Like,
But
that's
he-
why you made it
yeah,
illegal.
he's a cop.
Talking about, oh, I didn't know, now I know. Like, oh, now you know? Like, didn't Amadou Diallo happen in the 90s? 44 bullets?
Like, honestly, it's for sure.
44 bullets, though? I mean,
Yeah,
come
for
on.
sure.
Yeah, so...
Like, the NFL owners don't care. But, like,
Oh, I
if one of
didn't
the players
know
gets shot,
that if I
then
shot
it's a
somebody
problem.
44 times. they
Okay,
would
I'm
die.
pretty sure my contact is
Yeah.
good. We can head to Crucible if you want. Unless you want to finish this and get the EXP. They're almost dead.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, like, come on, people. Come on, people. So you get these fake performative shows of good, and then you wonder why when you look up, the only thing that actually happened was,
Then you
bunch of t-shirts got
wonder
sold.
why people feel so emboldened to say horrible shit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, for the longest time, the most common kind of racism was that covert kind of racism,
Think so.
where it
Mhm.
was like, yeah, because
oh, like gray
Yeah.
racism, you mean? Like, when you go into a Chinese restaurant and
Yeah,
you
like-
know they're about to talk to you a certain way?
They're gonna actually pay first, and white people don't have to pay first.
Or like you whisper the racist thing you were about to say, you know. Now people feel really emboldened to say the racist
Yeah.
thing or do the racist thing
That's
right in your face.
interesting.
Yeah, because of Trump.
That's interesting. I was always under the impression that, people were held accountable for the things they did and said. And I think, it was very easy to weed out the bad people from the good people, because even when we had gray racism, it's still not a pleasant experience and still something that, was generally looked down upon. But now we don't have so much a general respect for one another and accountability for the self, as much as we have people telling you what you can and can't say, telling you how you should and shouldn't
Right.
act, trying to get you arrested for misusing their name even though you just met them and should be allowed to make a mistake. And even though a lot of it was very good-natured, I think the overcorrective and, quite frankly, suffocating nature that it was applied, in the media and as like a moral imperative, and there was only one side, the good side, and if you weren't on the good side, you were on the bad side. That kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. The counterculture was already kind of dying out from the early to mid 2010s, but then once people started saying, hey, white people are pretty terrible, aren't they? And hey, you're black. You need my help. Like, this is when, like, when people started being told who they are and what their racial identity is and what they should and shouldn't say and what they should and shouldn't feel guilty about, I feel like people retaliated by saying, no, F you. I'm going to say what I want. But if you don't like it, there's a very simple solution to that. We used to, in the back of my day, we used to just leave or ask them to leave, or like, unless somebody's being a dick, intent is a thing. Intent got thrown out the window. It was like, oh, if you say the thing, you're the thing. If you do the thing, you're the thing. And now we cancel people like their programs on a desktop. So humanity kind of retaliated by electing the worst person imaginable, only because he didn't represent someone that was about to tell them how to live their lives. Because we had already banned like 2 memes earlier that year, and it was looking kind of grim. It was looking kind of grim out there. So I know they meant well, but they turned into something kind of unmanageable, and it's growing in a weird way.
Yes. I think that we ended up swinging to a certain point where we told people so much that they couldn't say certain things, that certain opinions they held were just wrong.
I can't believe that.
But they retaliated by, I didn't vote for this orange person. I'm just gonna be clear about that.
I didn't either. I voted for Nader.
But
good old Nader. Been there since high school.
Like, oh, Jimmy.
He's been there.
But like,
I did vote for OBZ twice. Sorry. I was part of history. Shut up, Joe.
Of course.
Should get like that sound bite and just put it as an alert on Joe Biden's phone every time he goes to a speech. Just have it go off.
I think, just to summarize, Donald Trump is a manifestation of a bunch of stuff that had been there all along. Like, there were racist people before, but they just didn't feel like they could say the racist things they really thought. They felt, it just wasn't the polite thing to do in this PC
what's really funny?
That
we seem to live in? What's funny though? I was gonna say, you have a very particular perspective when it comes to race relations and when it comes to, the way people behave, because you have to remember that you live on the East Coast. You represent part of that chunk, true. And then there's the West Coast. People, and this is like the majority of these people that have turned into these weird monsters, they live on the east and west sides of this country, the places that have the most wealth, the most innovation, the highest populations, and they get their perspective so warped that they forget that fucking flyover states exist. And I gotta tell you, anyone who believes in white privilege the way they describe it as a broad issue has never been to not even a few hours upstate.
Well,
because
when you
no, I know. I said the way they tend to define it. It is absolutely a concept, but it's not the blanket notion that you are immediately advantaged, because that is a very that's a very New York that's a very New York, San Francisco kind of belief, unfortunately, because we have it like that, and to say that racism, it was really thinly veiled. I mean, I would say here, I don't want to sound pompous and say in civilized society, but you know what I mean. Like here, going out there, there are whole towns with only one race of people. Okay, we have cities and neighborhoods. We have neighborhoods with one type of person in them. Okay, like the Midwest still has towns with one type of person. So it's something that's kind of contentious, especially when you try to consider everyone. But I don't even think it was honestly. I don't think it was honestly brought on because of him. I think it was more because I think the fringe was resurrected. That fringe was resurrected by the overly PC culture. Like in retaliation to being told that they're terrible people because of the color of their skin, they're like, fuck it. You're gonna treat us like clan members. We're gonna be clan members. And it's like, oh god. It's like, oh, you're treating me like I'm sexist? Well fine, I'm gonna be an MRA. And it's like, oh Jesus, no, this is not what we Like, just to assert some kind of agency over what they do and say, they'll tick the
Yeah,
nuclear option, just like we did when we elected the goofball. Like,
I
you know,
agree.
backing people
Yeah.
into a corner. Like, tell me that, like, between 2015 and 2017, the very concept of being white was not under attack. MTV made that horrible video on YouTube. Oh, 20 tips for white people in 2016. That was like, what?
Oh God, that is so
Yeah, like,
horrible.
it became okay to be casually racist to white people because nobody saw Dear Black People and does not realize that racism's not a power structure. But unfortunately, they existed, and for a good while, it was like, oh, well, you're white. You don't have any place in this conversation. Oh, well, you're white. You don't deserve to say that. Oh, you're white. And it's like, okay, so if you back people into a corner because of their whiteness, something they had no control over, but nevertheless have to live with, if you force people to defend their whiteness at a constant, how are you then surprised that a crop of white supremacists then pop up in response?
Oh, sweet.
Like, how do you not see the foregone conclusion? That if you force people to defend the fact that they're white, you will inevitably make white fucking supremacists. Yo, bro,
Yeah,
cut
because
that
they
shit out.
feel like they're
Die with dignity. Don't run. He had his full back turned to me. Like, I waited for he stopped and turned around like, yeah, man, this is kind of silly. Just hit me.
Yo.
Like, his teammates were probably like, yo, he has the Doomfang Pauldron on. You know he gets 2 throws, right? He was like, oh. I heard you struck my teammate. Ask why. Well, he killed Expert Penguin's team, sir, and ran away from a shield super. Oh. Oof. Oh, man. Where'd everybody else go?
We're dead.
yeah. We
I
did.
feel like we're kind of settling now, even though the small contingent of crazy people have gotten a little bit crazier, and I feel like it's settling down now, though. Like, everybody's kind of okay to exist for the most part. You know, I think we're more comfortable with who we
Yeah.
are and what we need to do and what was wrong in the first place. Because this was an epic freakout, the likes of which I've never seen.
Well, yeah, it was definitely again, I feel like Donald Trump is a manifestation of something that was
The
there.
fact that our
Like,
political system was run like a reality television show.
Hey,
yes,
that's embarrassing.
that's just embarrassing.
Yeah, the public
Yeah.
face of politicking is unfortunately have a lot of similarities in terms of grandstanding and personal branding and pointed attacks at the character and dignity of others. Because, woo,
Mm-hmm.
woo, used to a political insult used to be. And he only lowered taxes
cheated on your
by
wife.
1.5% last quarter. Do you really want 1.5% every 4 years? Like, it used to be like, you know, really
That used to be
really
pretty
mild and
mild.
heady.
It used to be like, yeah, like, oh, remember that? It used to be literally, he voted for this bill, but not that bill.
Dun-dun.
Do you really want the guy that's not gonna vote for that bill? Like, it literally was just about your policies and stuff. And the political scandals were like, this guy cheated on his wife
And
4 years ago.
I got it. You know I'm gonna say it. And back in the day, it would have been like, this presidential candidate said he was gonna go to Washington, and yeah! Do you trust that man to run your country?
Mm-hmm.
I saw this old woman on Good Day New York say verbatim, she was like, yeah, you know, I had faith in him. You know, I liked his energy, his attitude. I thought he had some good ideas, but he just, it screamed. I don't know if he's good on got a good handle on his emotions, Howard Dean. Back when that was enough to lose your candidacy. An excited rally. Scream at a rally. Rally.
Can you believe his entire campaign got destroyed by the demon?
I witnessed it happen. I was gonna vote for him. He had good energy.
Me
Good
too.
energy. I liked him.
I was into him.
Collar was undone. Tie was kind of funky. You know. Nah.
No, he had a lot of energy. He was really into like, you know,
He had great charisma. Yeah,
he had like charisma. Had a lot of energy. I like
very likable gent.
Oh.
Now see the thing that oh fuck off. Why are y'all? What'd they kill you with?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mountain
The
top.
fucking mountaintop.
Yep.
Great. Why do I still have this submachine gun equipped? I was doing bounties. Hi. No! Holy dick.
Oh.
Oh.
What did he kill me with? Did he okay, I'm gonna switch my weapons. I was using a rocket launcher, fusion rifle, and submachine gun, which it roughly translates to death. Why would you do this to yourself? Are you crazy?
Oh, this thing has bad recoil.
Bad recoil? What are you using? A fusion rifle?
Yeah, I equipped the submachine gun.
Okay, so he's using the mountaintop. What the fuck? Wait for me and give me a revive if you can, if it's safe.
Yeah,
Thank you,
sure.
thank you.
We're right
Ball
next to each
dick.
other.
I'm taking my bow out. This is some nonsense. All right, keep an eye on this dude's neck bone.
Yeah.
I got some arc souls here for anybody that wants them.
Opposing team eliminated.
Nice.
I mean, he sat down, so he made that headshot really easy. I don't even know why he, you know. I guess he figured it was over.
Time to turn the
Yeah, he didn't have any
tides in your
super.
favor.
He was like, all right. That happened to us last time, Jessica. We were like mauling this team, and the last thing I saw was someone jumping off the stage, and I shot him before he made it off, so I got the credit for it.
Oof.
But yeah, it was kind of bizarre. It was like the happening, you know, something in it's the trees, baby. It's the
Oh,
trees.
shoot, that's you.
Hi, mountaintop. That is a bow.
The tree.
Like he jumped off the stage, and I said, "What are you doing?" And I popped one shot into his neck bone so he could give me that clout.
Mhm.
He did it for the clout. I'm cornering them in where they are right now. You feeling? You guys feeling froggy?
Yeah, flank.
Only one
I'm on
All
flank.
right, there's one more left. He's in here with me.
Don't let them
Oh, it's the guy that sat. I'm just gonna kill him.
More
Fuck him.
left.
I got it from behind.
enemies eliminated.
Ah, nice.
Shoulders,
Are inescapable.
shoulders. They're here, and they look just like
Give shoulders, I beg you.
boulders. Shoulders.
You're in the lead. Keep this
What?
momentum.
See, I was about to do the whole song. You don't know, man. Don't do that. You make me self-conscious. They're in the hangar area, and that's Jotun. Fuck off, Jotun. Beware of Jotun. Move out of this hallway now. Move, move, move. Move, crabs.
Oh, damn.
All right, let's go around. Let's go
Oh,
around
crap.
outside. Like where the base is
Be
located.
careful.
They're
They are.
flanking.
That's why That's why we are keeping on the move.
Good idea. One of them's by my body. Coward. Nice.
Envy your strength, Titan.
I might die. I might die. I might die doing
There
this.
you go.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
They're
Yeah,
coming
see.
around.
I'm running.
He's got Jotun.
One opponent
Man, that's
left.
bleak.
They don't stand a chance.
I shoot arrows.
Can you take
Yeah.
it? It's called victory.
Nice. Comeback is real.
Took his last 3 bullets and just put him in the ground.
Stay the path, Guardian.
I thought that would be a good idea. See, I brought Outbreak Perfected and a bow. Well, they made a mistake and rolled me an arsenic bite with explosive head and dragonfly. So
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Oh,
all right.
freak.
That's 2 shots. His Jotun's empty. Nonsense. Dude with the Ariana, he's got Ariana's vow in the mountaintop on him.
Your ally
Dang.
is the only one left.
Salt Gay, there's a guy behind you. He's the guy with the Ariana's vow in mountaintop.
God damn it.
Also, where are your arc souls?
Enemy A.
Where are your bark souls?
I was all out of arc souls, unfortunately.
I
Wait, do I have my?
Okay, the other guy got yeeted.
Because they're playing handicap.
Oh.
The other guy got yeeted.
Yeah, they're playing handicap.
Okay, so that, you know what that means? That means they
Yes.
can't they can't win now, right? Like that means they cannot win.
Yeah, because that's
Nope.
embarrassing.
Dick face.
Only
It's
one enemy remains. Don't let them
behind
catch
me?
their breath.
Do you really want to try and outshoot a bow again? Like, are you tired of this happening to you? Get out my face with your amateur level shoulder charges. This man, he did a shoulder charge and stopped right in front of me. We had a moment. And then I shot him in the face.
I think I know which it will be.
I don't know. How you think I would do with a shotgun? Come this way. They're coming from this direction.
okay.
You shoot.
that's
All right, that's one shot. Remember, they only get two.
There.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
no,
that was not.
no, we're not doing.
That
we're
was
not
not
doing
a thing that you should have done.
Team destroyed them.
that. No, we're not doing that.
This team was very crappy. To win, they had no chance. But then the Iron Titan on the team began to dance.
Put it simply,
Brandon, where are you on your quest?
expectations, guys.
Oh, let me see.
I'm proud
Good
of
question.
The salt was overflowing.
Bye.
The anger, it was showing. But you know what was growing? The dance.
Oh yeah, so it's a return to the drifter located in the annex of the tower.
All right, we gotta go do that first.
To the annex?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's in the middle of the. Like he doesn't have access
Yeah,
to the
y'all told me. Y'all
prismatic
told me. Y'all told me.
recaster yet.
We're good.
Okay. So let's go do that first, and then we'll go do a nightfall.
Ooh, nightfall.
How's everybody on their
Yeah.
umbrals? Because let's
Ooh.
the
Well, he
things
doesn't have
the things
any
I said
umbrals.
I meant well I mean
He
you
doesn't.
you got umbrals.
Oh, me? Oh, let me.
You got to get
see.
down on these umbrals, sir. There is some deep lore. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Speaking of deep freaking yo. Nah, it's just Luke Smith
I'm at 40%.
beating my cheeks. I gotta check something because for some reason I did remember when I did the quest yesterday, but I did not get the I don't have the last 3 lore books.
Oh, did you get kicked
No,
out?
I left.
Oh.
I don't need to go back to the tower, so I'm gonna change to my I think to my hunter and see because I
Okay.
think I'm still holding the quest for some reason. Good time to test the theory. Oh yeah, the nightfall this week is Lake of Shadows. So
Ooh.
arc resistance, lots of solar and
It's another shorter
lots
one.
of solar and arc, and lots of overload champions.
Yes, it's definitely a really good one to get the loot.
Oh wow, bounties!
Wonderful.
I didn't even realize I had all these bounties. Holy crap! Expires in 4 days. Okay, I can do that. Oh yeah. Did you talk to Ada, Jessica?
No, not yet. The
You didn't see
shop-
that picture I sent you, did you? Okay.
No, I did
Yeah,
see the picture, but I
That's what
thought
Black
it was
Armory looks like for you. You can't forge anything else this week. You're done. You're done. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you not to use that. Did you already cash in the Black Armory bounty that was in your inventory? Pick up new ones.
Yeah, I did.
I did that for you because
Oh,
there's
okay.
always one bounty every week that's do 7 bounties. It gets you a ballistics log.
Oh, okay. I'll pick one up. Since we're
Yeah,
here
so I was just stacking them so that when it comes around again, because
Okay.
you're done. I tried to forge another legendary frame from the gray ones to see if it would work on the. It doesn't. Does not. So you can only forge 2 weapons a week, but you're ahead because you have a ballistics log. So. Yeah, but
Okay.
they only let me do 2. I did the sword and the hand cannon, and Ada was like, "Yo, leave. It's still Tuesday, and you did all the get out, heathen." Like, did you see?
Huh.
Did you see your inventory? You've got like every black armory weapon. It's ridiculous.
I know, I had to put some away. It was like my inventory was like
Yo,
jamming.
you look into Jessica's vault. She has the most. She has some of the most
Uh-huh.
legendary weapons in the game. Like, she's
Wow.
just now doing black armory, but she had the blast furnace,
Uh-huh.
which is one of the best shotguns in the game, and it comes from black armory. I'm still confused about this.
I think I must have done it once or
Well,
twice, and I didn't really knew
yeah,
it was
it's a random drop because you can't forge it.
Yeah.
What's it called? It was 1050, so I pretty much assume you got it when you got the hammerhead, probably, or the bow that we forged. But you're up to 5 now.
Huh.
You're up to 5, and then next week you'll be up to 7, and then so 2 more weeks of 2 more weeks of forging and bounties.
Okay,
And
so
you'll
I
have
got
Jotun.
the bounties for the prismatic recaster dude.
Okay. Did you? So what do you see now?
If he can pick
You
up
go
the
to
bounties, then he can
or
access the
can you?
recaster.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it says Umbral
Mhm.
Affinity.
Yeah. So now you
Do
can
contact.
pick up bounties. Um.
Upgrade the recaster to
And
give you different kinds of rewards or custom rewards. It's like the bunkers, but actually better.
great.
Okay.
No? Why do you keep stopping yourself?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah. No, that's it. That's actually it. You can take. So you can take like those umbral engrams that you probably got a ton of from doing
Yeah.
contact.
You have so much.
You can take them and use the prismatic recaster to focus them, and you can select like what you want. Like if you like want a sword or something,
Oh,
Mhm.
you can
really?
select. Yeah, yeah. Check that
Oh
out.
no, like at
And
first
I
you can get rolls, but they're random. Like there's 3 levels to it. So as you go through it, you can kind of pick what you want. At first you can either roll weapons or armor or older weapons or armor. If you get to level 2, you get to specify like between certain weapons, like if you want it to be cold denial or hollow words or an Ikelos gun or and if you get it all the way up to the top, you can actually pull engrams out that have the specific stat that you want. So you know, like hunters need stuff with mobility on it. You can roll hold fast gear that
Okay.
has high mobility. Yeah, and you just you rank up that you rank it up
So-
by either doing bounties, doing contact, cashing in engrams. Anything you do levels up the recaster, so it can be pretty rewarding. There's even a perk on it that lets you get random exotics from just decoding umbrals.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Like sometimes you'll just be decoding them, and you'll get a random.
So
I
the
look
Okay.
for those things.
will let me. My emblem is full. So how
Well,
can I
go
start
to the
using them?
you can tell me.
So, so you can do two things. You can go to
Uh-huh.
the prismatic recaster and focus them there.
Okay.
But that uses up twisted energy. So
Okay.
if you don't have enough, you can just go to the. So you see, there's like a thing right next to the. I'm gonna go over there and show you. Hold on, because I'm standing
Okay.
next to it right now.
Does Bungie not roll this gun anymore? Like, I haven't seen an Ikelos submachine gun with Seraph rounds on it for like at least a week or two. Like I have one that rolled with it early on in the season, but I keep trying to re-roll one and they're not popping.
I know it took me forever to get another false promise. Okay, so here's the prismatic recaster.
Uh huh.
You interact with it to. So you either do umbra focusing, right, which is where you have like the first row available right now, right?
Yes. Basic umbral focus.
Okay, so you can every time you select one of these, you use up one of your umbral engrams. You see, like when you hover over them, it says you've got like I don't know, probably 27 or whatever.
Yeah. This is one of one.
Right. So you just choose one that you want. Like, do you want some pyramid focused weapons? Do you want some pyramid focused, some armor focused stuff?
Okay.
So one of them is weapons, one of them is armor.
Okay.
And then you can either select legacy stuff, which is old stuff, basically. And
Okay.
then you can select dredgen focused stuff, which is gambit stuff.
Okay.
And then what's Exodus? It's basically stuff from any one of the four planets that are getting you know, the
Wiped out.
kibosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So choose any one of those.
Okay.
And then after
Uh.
you're alright, I'll
Uh-huh.
let you do that.
Oh, you have to hold. Oops, my bad. Got you. Okay. My bad.
My bad. It's a scary movie
Okay.
quote, Jessica.
What's up?
And
What's
then-
up after that?
And then after you're done with that, you just back out,
Okay.
and there's this thing right here called the Ramshackle Cryptarch or
Okay.
Umbral Decoder.
Got
And
you.
then here is where you use up all your stuff.
Yeah, because I have so much. Oof.
Yeah, it happens.
What happens to you?
So notice that you can. So like all these Umbral engrams that you got from doing all that contact, here's where you decode them. It's basically
Okay.
like the Cryptarch, only for these Umbral engrams only.
Wonderful.
Because they're like darkness
Not
engrams.
to be confused with the.
So
So,
someone
like-
went to the postmaster.
So that's basically how you get all the seasonal armor right here.
Okay. Nice.
And
Wonderful.
weapons. And some exotics.
Okay.
Alright, so let me know when you're ready, and then we'll go do a nightfall.
So
Ooh, and maybe
should I? Yeah. Who should I pick up for bounties?
did you pick up the bounties from the prismatic recaster?
I have to delete. I have my bounties are full, so I might need to delete something.
Oh, okay. So since we're doing nightfalls, maybe pick up some bounties from Zavala.
Okay.
If you already have them, then you're good.
So we're not doing Gambit, right?
No, we're not doing Gambit. We're doing
So
some
I'll delete
nightfalls.
those.
Okay.
Abandon. And I used to pick some up from the prismatic caster guy and Zavala.
Yes.
Oh wow, they gave me a good roll for the Night's Watch.
I love me the
Oh.
Night's Watch.
Oh okay. Yeah, it probably, you know what? I think it's what I'm using right now for like 2 characters. All the other good scout rifles that I like are all secondaries. So
Really?
yeah, like the No Feelings or the Polaris Lance or the what's it called? Right off the top of my head, it's right there. Oh, the oxygen that is about to be sunset.
Ooh, yes, that is about to be
So, yeah,
sunset.
I mean, I'm not a really big Jade Rabbit fan. I love the Mida, but
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either.
of what the Jade Rabbit, it's
really
chunky.
like it.
It does a shit ton of
Nah.
damage. Whenever you're
Yeah.
playing those game modes that have low shields or whatever, like when it's high stakes, low shields, the Jade Rabbit will kill you in one shot. So you'll usually see that, yeah,
That's
like when
dangerous.
it's I think it's usually called something like
No word from Fenchurch.
what's it like with, oh, momentum, there we go. When you're playing like momentum control or momentum survival, primary weapons do more damage. So you'll see a lot of people running around with the Jade Rabbit because that thing punches and it does more damage the more body shots you get with it. So
So you know what? I've actually never done momentum control. Like what
it's
is that?
all right. So it's like regular control, except the capture points aren't cumulative. So like 5 of you standing on one spot won't get you all a point, and the scores are much lower.
Oh.
The primaries do more damage, and there's a lot less heavy ammo to go around, and no special pickups.
No
Yeah,
special pickups
so
at
like you're
all.
all running around with your weapons, trying not to run out of ammo, and getting your own
Okay,
captures
I'm
because that's all
finished.
that gets you points is new captures, 1 point each. You done? Did
Yep, we're done. So
Did you
we're
make
gonna
some
go to
good rolls,
orbit,
sir?
and then we're gonna send you an invite.
You
I hope
didn't?
so.
You don't know? Were the rolls not epic? I mean, you know, are you wearing any of these items that you've acquired?
I think they're in the bank.
Bruh, listen,
Oh.
don't
That's alright.
listen. All right, listen. You haven't been here in a while, okay? You haven't been here in a while, but listen, you got to do the equipment check, man. Listen, there's a motto that we have here,
Well, that was
okay?
short too. Nice.
That we do not leave anything on the table, okay? Be it weapons, be it postmaster things. You might be sitting on a gold mine, not even realize it.
Confirmed.
I just checked
That's very
my
true.
my postmaster, and there was a 1053 primary sitting in there. I said, really? That's going into the ace of spades. Like
Yeah.
you never know. But the umbrals
That's true.
usually give really good rolls. Like all the weapons this season are really good, so
They
you'll
do.
probably end up using more than you'll delete. I got at
Okay.
least one in every slot.
Yeah, the Umbra weapons are really, really good, and the hold fast armor is pretty cool too.
Like you can literally get a bow that has this new perk on it called Sympathetic Arsenal. The way that perk is supposed to work is reloading after you kill something also reloads all of your other weapons, which is already cool on its own, but it's a bow. It reloads after every shot. So, like, having it on a bow is really cool. Because then you're basically, you're not reloading anything else, ever. So, there's new fusion rifles, new swords that you're going to love.
Mm-hmm. I
The
can't wait.
swords you're going to love. They were from Destiny
Yeah.
1, but they've been, like, rebranded and reworked. And they're legendaries, so they used to be exotics. Win-win-win. You're about to come to it. This is a really good season. Like, Bungie put their feet in this one. That's why I feel so bad about the
They're
delay.
getting ready. Yeah.
Because,
I mean,
Yeah.
look at it with the consoles. Look at the consoles.
well, the series. What the heck just happened?
Did you get kicked out or something? Oh no,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not here yet.
You're not here yet.
No, I got booted to orbit. I was putting stuff in my vault. I always carry around 9 weapons, so moving stuff out of the postmaster is usually a pain in the neck for me. A lot of running back and forth. Can't help it. I have to have like the sack. I am the child of hoarders, so it behooves me to have one of each weapon in my inventory. And
Hey,
really
you need
really
it.
specific
Versatile.
combinations that move things around. Are we going down to IO?
No, we're gonna go do a
Okay,
night
I'm
plan.
gonna I'm sorry.
Do you need to go?
Give me
down
another
to
30
IO?
seconds. No, I got booted before I could pick up my bounty. Yeah, it kicked me to
Oh,
orbit.
okay.
Just give me a sec. I'll
All right, no
be
worries.
right back.
No problem.
Playing as mi hunter.
What level of
Actually,
nightfall
I'm gonna
should we
pick my
do?
Titan since I want us to do the 3rd level. Hold on. I'm gonna just switch characters.
Okay.
Third level?
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going
But look
down
at the
for
rules. Seriously, look at the
Yeah.
rules. Bring
Okay.
Overload, Unstoppable, and try to bring a Arc or Solar Heavy, or Arc or Solar Secondary, because it's going down. A lot of these Taken have that stuff on them. Also, if you have free space, Arc damage resistance, that's for you, Jessica, because you have some Masterworks on you. Because Taken...
Oh, legend?
No, I'm saying you
Okay.
have lots of legendaries
So
that
you
are
said-
masterwork, so you can probably sacrifice a recovery mod for arc resistance. You might be able to.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good
So,
to
so you
know.
said solar?
Yeah, like
heavy?
if you have a good solar or arc heavy, that will be very, very helpful. Because a lot of the Taken in this mission have solar and arc, and it's match game, so you have to shoot them with the right element.
Yeah. And the
Yes.
equipment is locked, so we can't change our equipment
That
after
is
we
why we are
start.
getting on our P's and Q's now. Our Q's and P's about what we have equipped and what we're going in there with, because there's literally you can't even upgrade your masterwork. They don't let you do anything to your weapons. Once you,
That's
kinda,
insane.
kinda. I think I'm gonna bring the
Huh.
I was gonna bring the heir apparent.
Yeah, eventually I have to improve my
Yeah,
weapons.
yeah.
Oof.
If you want, um, we can go to the tribute hall, see if we can get you access to the menagerie. That's a good grindy place where you can make your own weapons, and they have a lot of the really good weapons from yesteryear.
Okay.
You can like slot runes into a chalice and even pick which drops you get. Yeah, like all the great systems in Destiny. I feel like they kind of they came from the menagerie.
Yeah, there's something
Like a
to
lot
that.
of the great stuff that Destiny's been doing was done in that first, and then they were just like, you know what, we're gonna keep doing this. Okay, so I need a pulse rifle. Yeah, I need a pulse rifle because I'm using overload arrows, but I need to have unstoppable if no one else does, because there's a lot of unstoppable BS. And Leviathan's breath is void. Ah, the humanity.
Okay. What do you think of
The arbalest.
the Vigilance Swing and
I would not pick the Vigilance Wing over the Trinity Ghoul. Because
okay. Alright, so then I'm bringing the Trinity Ghoul and an auto rifle. Probably the false
does the false promises have unstoppable on it?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, you gotta bring at least overload or unstoppable. I would say there's a lot of overload in it.
Maybe
Like
I'll
a lot of
try
Minotaurs.
the.
You know, the ones that be snipey.
I'm gonna bring the blast furnace
It's a shotgun.
because I have. No, it's a
The
pulse
blast
rifle.
furnace. Oh, I love the blast furnace.
Yeah, because it's a pulse rifle, and I have unstoppable pulse rifle on my gauntlet, so it doesn't matter which pulse rifle I use. So yep.
Oh yeah, I was looking at your artifact. You may have to reach into your impossibly deep pockets and try a reroll there, girl, because I do not know why you do not have solar plexus. Solar plexus is amazing. It gives your Dawnblade melee, like the fireballs, it gives them unstoppable.
Oh,
It gives any
really?
solar melee ability unstoppable. And like you have the thing that you activate when you're low on energy and you do an arc super, which is cool. But the void one, I've never used that all season. I feel like that's a waste of a node. Like I was gonna say you should re-roll it and just don't get that, but get solar plexus, because I was having fun last night doing like you saw the clips. You saw that sunbracer yeet. You know what the
Yeah, I saw
sunbracers
that.
do?
That was fun.
You know what they do? Okay,
I
so
mean, I believe you get. Well, I think. Wait. I'm thinking. So when you kill someone with a melee, your grenades recharge.
are you reading it?
Right.
I feel like you're
And
reading it.
your and your grenades, they like they're like on for longer, right?
Yes and
Maybe I
yes
should
and no.
shoot it.
No, really. So if you kill an enemy with your solar melee ability, it grants you unlimited grenades for like 3 seconds.
Oh.
That's why you saw me in that clip.
Okay.
I shot that thing with Ariana's Vow and then killed it with a fireball, and then you just saw me throwing solar grenades everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun. I don't know why you didn't have those out, so I had to pull them for you. The Claws of Ahamkara. which would give you 2 fireballs
Mhm.
when you're a Dawnblade, if you're down with that. And the Sun Bracers are just fun because they give you unlimited solar grenades for hitting people with Hadoukens. What more do you need than Hadoukens? I feel like
much.
Hadoukens are life in this instance.
Yeah.
Yeah, like. Oh wow. Okay, so this Hollow Fire Heart is. It
So
has
I don't
really high
have
resilience.
I don't have anything currently for Overload Champion.
Do you have a bow? You can put
I have a
Overload on
bow.
Point of the Stag if you got Overload arrowheads, and I think you did because you have like every single type of champion mod unlocked. So just put Overload arrowheads on it, and you can be fly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this Hollow Fire Heart. It has
Okay.
22 resilience with no mods. Double platinum with
Wow.
no features. It's the J. Cole of exotics. Ah! Okay, yeah, so see?
Oh, we'll go
Solar
back to Earth.
Plexus.
Nice.
And then give it counter charge. You see, people? This is why drops are amazing compared to pulling stuff out of collections. They really went and gave me a Hollow Fire
Yeah.
Heart with 22 resilience on it. 22 resilience, no features.
Oof.
I'm happy.
Is Point of the Stag a secondary
It's a
or
secondary.
primary?
I think it's an arc bow.
Oh, okay. So then I won't be using the Trinity Goal. I'll be using the Point of the
Trini-
Stag.
oh yeah, because what are you saving your exotic for?
Well, Trinity Goal was gonna be my
Mhm.
exotic, but since I can't do that, then maybe I should
It's
do.
taking its place. Thunderlord.
Hmm.
Uh,
Maybe.
it's a great arc machine gun.
Yeah, let's see.
Cuts booty. When the Centurions are coming, you'll be able to do the thing. Also, sir, what are you bringing into this?
Yes.
What are you bringing into this
Yes.
fight, sir? Are you bringing an unstoppable weapon?
Do I
You
have one of
might.
those?
All right. Well, tell me on your artifact. Do you have Did you unlock unstoppable pulse rifle on your artifact? Yeah. So watch. When you pause the game, right? Right underneath your
Uh-huh.
ghost. The artifact, the thing that you power up. It's like your little skill tree every season.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It says seeds and silver
Yeah.
wings.
So to knock out unstoppable, like all of these symbols, the triangle represents barrier champions. The square is unstoppable enemies, and the circle is overload. These are the mods that you can put on these weapons in order to fight those specific champions. So, yeah. So, for example, if you wanted to have an unstoppable weapon, you could either make your hand cannon or your pulse rifle unstoppable. I would say make a hand cannon unstoppable, because later on you can unlock a mod for your gauntlets that makes any pulse rifle you use unstoppable, even exotic ones. And it's worth the wait.
Okay.
So if you want to have an unstoppable, you can do that to your hand cannon. If you want overload, you can also do that to a hand cannon or a bow. If you're about that
Okay, let me see. Let me go back to the Destiny app. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's a classic. It's a classic. I think that's the first Mel Brooks movie I saw and recognized in life.
Which one?
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh.
And I know this sounds crazy. I know it does. I'm about to say it because I know it sounds crazy, but I've actually never seen Spaceballs.
Huh?
I've actually
Really?
never seen it. Nope.
Interesting.
I've heard like the jokes, and I've seen like Rick Moranis in the oversized like Vader helmet, and I've seen a lot of the the memes, but I've actually never sat down and watched. It's the only Mel Brooks movie I think I haven't seen. It's just crazy. Like I have Blazing Saddles on VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. but I've never seen Spaceballs. Sorry, guys. I let you down. Penguin only pawn in Big Game of
That's
Life.
okay. It
How
happens.
could you?
I mean, I was too busy soaking up the Apatow generation of comedy, not knowing it was going to give way to the insert name here movie genre of comedies. It kind of came and just took over, didn't it? Like Scary Movie was funny and very quaint,
Yes.
and then these guys got a hold of it, and we were like, oh, okay, well, it's the guys that made Airplane. If you've ever seen Airplane, Airplane's hilarious. Airplane's timeless in its hilariousness. Came out in the 80s. Airplane. No?
No, I do remember Airplane. I don't remember anything that happened.
Well, they were on an airplane, and for the duration of the movie,
Right.
stuff happened on the airplane. It's a pretty. It's a pretty shallow premise. It has a lot of good jokes based around. I think Leslie Nielsen's in it. Ah, the Naked Gun himself. But yeah, and we thought it was gonna be decent. I mean, because they were funny, right?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Kevin Sorbo is Leonidas. Carmen Electra is supposed to be Lena Headey. And a
Oof.
parody of 300 has a Transformers Pimp My Ride and Lil Jon reference in the same scene. My brain.
Yeah, nope. That's a no for me, dog.
I think
I'm ready to go as soon as you
with
are.
any good trend, like the onus is on you to like crash and burn if you represent like the peak cynicism of it. Like you have to crash and burn. Like there's no like slowly bowing out into the night, like because we have to know that it's dead, right? Like that's part of it, right? Like we have to know that this trend died and that it died with this movie, like where it started. No.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen like schlock comedy or weird bad comedy go out like that. Like I feel like the last really bad comedy movie that came out was what was it, like Movie 42? Jessica, did we watch that together? I think we did.
I think we
It was like
did,
Kentucky Fried Movie
but we
for
were
our
like,
generation.
I think we were
Yeah.
at home, and we were like, "Oh, should we watch this?" And it was so disgusting.
Oh yeah,
It was
like we didn't go to
what?
what's it called? We didn't go to the movies to see Movie 43.
Well, we
I wanted
no,
to,
definitely not.
but I often float ideas to Jessica very ironically, with the hidden caveat at indeterminate times that if she actually says yes, I'm gonna my bluff got called, so I'll do it. Movie 43 was definitely one of those movies because it just looked so baffling to me and it had such an amazing cast. And we waited for it to come home, and it's a good thing we did because I think in the second short story, if you can call it that, Anna Faris wanted to poop on Chris Pratt.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you
Yeah,
poop
and
on
he
me?"
wasn't like action movie superstar Chris Pratt back then. He was still Parks and Rec Chris Pratt. So, the prospect of him like loading up on burritos and hot sauce so he could poop on Anna Faris, probably up there on the I wish I could forget that I took this paycheck list of movies that every actor has.
Yeah.
Like a car hit him and there was like a poop explosion. It's so ridiculous and it sounds funny just saying it, but it was like watching it was just like, why is this movie?
I don't understand.
I think
That's
the best
weird.
one was
Do you guys have your stuff ready?
Yeah. So one thing, I don't have an artifact unlocked, so
you ain't got no artifacts? How do you not have an artifact?
you said I'm at.
Oh, you have to do the quest in order to get the
Well,
artifact.
Sarabi!
I'm at. I'm at 228,000, and then
Oh,
274,000.
oh,
The next out of
okay. So you
five
need
unlock.
50. Wait. Oh, so you don't have the unlocks to get the things that you need for this nightfall? Okay, I see what you mean. I
Yes,
see what you mean.
yes.
Well, really, yeah. I don't even think you can. You can't even pick it if you don't have the mods, right? Can you even pick it? Like, I mean, it doesn't say he's ineligible to do it. Which one do you have? Do you have
Yeah,
Overload or
he can
Unstoppable?
still
Which
do
one do you
it.
have? Overload? Because Jessica and I
Uh,
both have Unstoppable.
okay, you tell.
I can check your weapons here.
Yeah.
Because Jessica and I can definitely take care of the
Oh
Unstoppables.
yeah.
If you can get Overload, that would be perfect.
Oh wait. It says I can unlock it. My bad.
Bruh.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Bruh. Well, listen, I am just glad that you take our mantra seriously, alright? We do not leave artifact unlocks on the table either, so good form, good form.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would say,
Ooh,
yeah, I was gonna say it's also really easy to tell when a hand cannon's unstoppable. I feel like you gotta stare at a pulse rifle for a good while and go, wait, did it work? So, good form on that, yes.
Let me
Alright,
see.
so I got an arc bow here. This
This is
thing
a
has
hand cannon?
dragonfly on it. It's about to go down. Jessica. It has explosive head and
Hold on, let me see.
dragonfly. No
Do I
matter
have a
what,
hand cannon?
the arrows are exploding. You got spare rations. You got the arsenic bite 4B. You got the
Oh, yeah, I
you got
do.
the DFA, old fashioned, distant tumulus. What? Those are good
Man,
guns.
oof.
Seven
things are
Seraph
weak.
service revolver.
Oh, wow.
All y'all people out there who did not pick up your 7th Seraph service revolver, do you still have one, dear?
And then let me go.
The
The
7th
what?
Seraph service revolver. It came from Season of the Worthy. It rolls crazy.
Yeah, I probably
It has
got
such
it.
good rolls. Like it rolls with osmosis or overflow.
Gotcha. Okay, so equip the hand cannon mod, unstoppable hand
Yes.
cannon.
So you can go like the same place that you equip all the other mods, like backup mag, blah, blah, blah. It's right there. Can't miss it.
Uh huh. Oh,
Boom.
got it. I
Boosh.
added it.
Yay.
Das Boosh. Actually, you know what? Do you have solar on you, Boo?
Like a solar weapon?
Yes. Because I'm going to go in...
No, I'm doing all
Oh,
art.
shit. All right, then I'll keep the heir apparent. I was going to go in with the Outbreak, as my unstoppable. Because that would have been... This thing, it when you get precision shots, it makes Siva mites.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So I was about to say unstoppable Siva mites, but if I do that, I'm gonna be all arc too, and that cannot do. I'm already a solar titan, so we're
Yeah.
good. All right, if y'all are ready, I'm ready.
Alright.
Got your arc resistance on, got
I
all
am
your stuff
ready.
equipped, got your equipables.
Oh wait, I don't have arc resistance.
Yeah, I would recommend it. Yeah,
resistance?
if you have an arc piece of armor, like are any of your armor pieces arc, sir?
I just added
Okay,
the
so
helmet.
on the helmet, it's always in the very first slot where you put the mobility mod or the, if you don't take too much of a hit,
Okay.
I would recommend arc resistance because the taken's
Arc
gonna be
resistance?
flinging
Okay.
stuff at us. And other than that,
Oh wow,
mhm,
so this
other
is
than that, you're
okay.
good to go, man.
Nice. So when should I upgrade my armor? Because I just been using
So,
random stuff like that.
If you go to Banshee, he gives you bounties that you get enhancement cores from. Enhancement cores.
Okay.
You see the second slot on your weapon next to the mods? Like there's the... So
Yeah.
next to the mods, that little gray box in the middle, that is what your weapon's specific trait is. Sometimes they roll with different traits like range, stability, handling, reload, And depending on what the trait is, you can level the weapon up until it becomes a masterwork, and it just makes it better at that thing. And you can use
Okay.
enhancement cores. Like the first 5 levels usually cost just shards and glimmer. After level 4, they start costing enhancement cores. Level 7, it costs you a prism, which is an even more expensive currency that hopefully we're going to get after we do this, because higher difficulties mean better prizes.
Yes.
And to masterwork it fully, get that beautiful gold box for weapons, you just gotta use
Uh-huh.
I think 5. Like the number of cores you need increases. 4, 3, 5. But yeah, you see how like my second weapon has that gold box around it.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
it gives you additional stats and all sorts of boofs. But
Oof.
I'm ready if you are.
All right.
Solar machine gun, arc
Yeah.
bow,
I'm ready to rock and
cold
roll.
denial in the front. Oh wait, I don't have a. I'm gonna take off one of these resilience mods because I have like 114. Why is this? Someone give this man some agility. Oh wait, nope, solar resistance. Forgot about Taken Knights.
Solar
Yeah,
resistance.
remember how Taken Knights
You
spit
need
fire at you? Hot fire? Yeah, not about
Oh,
that
yeah,
life.
yeah.
Alright, people. If you have all of your things checked, everything upgraded, speak now
We are
or
ready to
forever
go.
hold your locked equipments.
We're gonna go.
Alright, people. So we're going to need to tiptoe. Alright? Gotta move in silence here, alright? You gotta
Okay.
creep. Creep. No, really, I'm not kidding.
Like
Like
lasagna.
creep.
Like real G's.
Mm.
Yeah, moving
Quick.
silence.
TL. It's a TLC
Real G's.
reference. How you gonna take a.
Oh.
Creep is a TLC. The other guy. Did you really make a Carter 3 reference?
Silence.
You went outside the genre and gender of.
Well,
Real G's move in silence like
No,
lasagna is a
Real
Lil
G.
Wayne bar from 6 foot, 7 foot.
for some
Okay.
reason, I thought that was a what's his face? Childish Gambino.
Whoa. Whoa.
Mm.
Whoa.
I don't know
His
why I
pen
thought
game is
that.
real, but that bar is simultaneously too basic for him and does not fit with his style that much. I think like maybe his earliest album, like Cul-de-sac and EP, when he was actually imitating Lil Wayne, back when his bars were like, you know, eating Oreos like these white girls that blow me. Yeah. Like, yeah, back when his bars were like that, that's probably when he would have probably said something like Real G's move in silence like lasagna, but now he makes just off-the-wall references to crazy obtuse shit that you won't understand until 3 years later, and you go, oh, that's what he meant. Like, don't understand. He's too good. He's too good. Listen, my man said, I'm fly like XYZ. XYZ is a plane of measurement. It's a plane.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
get it. Yeah.
damn.
But that that requires that's one of those things that hits you after a minute.
Yeah. That's what his bars
Yeah.
are like now. Like they're not
Okay.
immediately obvious. You'll be rapping it for days, and then just one day it's gonna click. Like that OC bro line for me in the Juice World freestyle. Holy fuck. My brain hurts.
Oh yeah.
He said my flow's so cold, I'm an OC bro. I said, oh, like 0 Celsius,
Guardian down.
aka 32 Fahrenheit. Yep. You know, that's a lot of work for one syllable.
That's crazy.
He also said smoking an OZ feels like I'm a wizard. I'm Khalifa with the reefer, but I never been a whiz.
Dang, what? Oof.
I
nice.
just, it's too
Guardian
much.
down.
It's too much. Good bars are hard to come by, okay?
I see. They are. Thank you.
But yeah, no, I'm surprised that Lil Wayne still raps to this day. He still does the quick raps.
Guardian down.
What?
Like, he features in a lot of music. Like, I'm surprised at the number of things he's in, actually. Like, when he was on the remix for What's Poppin',
Lil
that
Wayne.
blew my mind.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow got the rub.
Yeah.
Guardian down.
Well,
Oh,
I
wow.
feel like that's been his thing for a while. He just does a lot of features and like mixtapes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. He did. until he got tied up in his contract and had to sue Birdman for $51 million. Lil Wayne hasn't been around for a while. Remember the Carter 4 got delayed by for 10 years? Like, he's appearing everywhere now because he got out of his Young Money contract and he actually can make music.
Guardian down.
For 10 years, he was gone. That's why the Carter 4 sounds like 4 and 5 packaged together. I'm sorry, 5. The Carter 5 sounds like 5 and 6. Like, he does a mumble rap. He does a trap rap. He does a boom bap rap. I'm like, yo, Lil Wayne was gone for 10 years, and somehow his album has every single style that still came out.
You know, because he probably was working on music.
Killed it.
He just couldn't.
But I love that he
release it.
killed it. Like, he didn't just do the styles, but he actually did them really well and made some bangers on the Carter 5. I was down with that. You know, and it wasn't on no disrespectful shit like Eminem just doing the Migos flow to make fun of it. Even though the Migos flow is like the template for all of, like, basically all of the hip hop that's come out in the past 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, true.
But, you know.
That
Yeah. Yeah. I'll never forget what Snoop Dogg said. He was like, yo. He's like, that shit had me fucked up. I was in the studio. He's like, I'm sitting in the studio, sitting there going, and he's like, after an hour, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't need to make this. I don't need to make this music. He's like, y'all can have it. He's like, no disrespect, but y'all can have that music. I'm good.
The taken fog cleared up as soon as the blight went down.
If the blight
Snoop Dogg at the mic just habada.
you lot are going to save lives today.
I'm glad it's evolved though, because you know.
I feel like if you just do that right now, it actually feels good.
Guardian down.
Like you can't just
You
do
gotta
that.
be special, man. Because the funny thing about mumble rap is that mumble rap isn't a thing. It's a derisive blanket statement.
Right.
Because you can't tell me that Juice WRLD sounds like X, sounds like Lil Uzi Vert.
Guardian down.
You know, like all of these rappers that do this particular kind of very atmospheric, very lyric light, but, you know, vibe and production heavy music, all do different things. Lil Uzi Vert has his, like, you know, over-the-top style and his ad-libs. You know, Lil Yachty sounds like he just doesn't care, but in a funny way. Juice fused emo rap and emo pop and rap together and made it mainstream. Like, they all do something. And it's always the ones that don't that, you know, it's like, what y'all doing? Like, Tekashi 6ix9ine is basically screaming.
Yes, he's basically screaming like.
Well, see, that's the thing. When people were sick of that kind, when people were sick of that kind of music, like when that music was at the height of its popularity and people were basically leaned out and droning their way through it in slow motion, like they lived in the Matrix, Tekashi stood out because he was yelling it and screaming it, and it was mad simple, but for some reason really catchy because the beats were good and his energy was there. So that's how he made himself distinct, by screaming. But, you know, he's still screaming. Unstoppable, my peeps.
Yes.
Unstoppable.
Oh, hit that man with the heavy. But yeah, he's got to do something fast though because it's not working. It's not working. He does have Latin crossover appeal because his last name's Hernandez.
Takashi.
Yeah. But
he does.
screaming over
I
trap
mean,
beats may not be it. He's gonna have to have like grade level
You
lyricism.
know, I won't deny that he has some skill. I just feel like it's not something he really focuses
No.
on. Like, I think he's more focused on like the drama and the social media and the beef and all the other nonsense. Like, if he actually like took a step back and focused on the artistry, I have no doubt that he could do something.
Well, you know, part of his appeal is that he's a freak show in the rap community. He's like a walking meme. Everything he does or says somehow gets memed. And yeah, you know, like you could say that he is more interesting than the music. You know, like he is an entity.
Yeah, 100%.
The artistry of his music is it's all over the place, to be honest. It's okay, but you know, usually when he steps out of his comfort zone, he's usually got a feature that's doing a lot of the heavy lifting or killing it. Like on Trolls,
Yes.
that's mostly Nicki. You know, he does stay in his
Yeah.
lane with a pretty low key and decent verse, not for nothing, but he very wisely lets her take up the bulk of the track. Same thing when he does like a Latin pop or song or a reggaeton or something with Anuel AA, or because he does have like Latin crossover appeal, like that. Same thing. You know, he can rap in Spanish, which is awesome, but you ain't hearing him sing nothing. I'm hearing Tekashi 6ix9ine sing something. It's like hearing Nav sing.
No.
That's showing you
Oh
that
my
Sean C
God.
clip where he was like, he was like, "This is the last thing you could have done to make me hit stop, man. Why'd you do that?" Why? Because he actually was singing like an R&B cut on the album.
What?
Yeah. He was like, "Nope,
Why?
nope."
Guardian
I gotta
down.
send you this clip. This is hilarious. It's the most genuine reaction to tone deaf robot trying to sing music like it has feelings I've ever seen. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's what happens when you have nothing. Your nav. When you have nothing to offer the game whatsoever, your nav. You know who Nav is? Exactly. He's that really low voice.
Like, how is he
He's that really
talking?
low voice mumbling at the end of Travis Scott's Yosemite. If you ever listen to Astroworld, which you might have. There's like an inexplicable end to one of the songs where just like for like 30 seconds a robot just talks and then the song ends. That was Nav.
Guardian down.
How is he popular? I don't
Yeah, how is he
know.
popular?
I mean, it- I guess, I guess to some degree, trap music, psychedelic trap, especially, you know, when Travis Scott isn't doing it, it's vibe music. Like you queue up the Spotify playlist and it just plays a bunch of stuff, and you know, like some of the songs are like a minute and a half, 2 hours, 2 minutes and 30
then
seconds
perhaps
long.
their infection can be reversed.
But they just play
Yeah.
it like they just exist in the background. You're not really listening to them for their lyrics or that's
Yeah.
that's the level right there. That's where Nav resides. It's the kind of music that just comes on and you don't realize it came on until you're like, oh, what is
Yeah.
that? Oh, it's Nav. Oh shit. Skip. Yo, hit the skip. Man is talking about how he tastes codeine when he burps and how he's
That's
touching
just
his
ridiculous.
friend's girlfriend's butt.
What in the world? Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jessica, do I have to hit him with the bars? Do I have to nap?
Oh
Do I
my
have to
God.
nap? Oh, you know what? I think for like a good week and a half, almost 2 weeks after I heard Nav's album Reckless, I was hitting Jessica with Nav bars like every day, unconsciously. As you can see, you know, she is still alive. She always keeps her rift charged, but it's really hard to do.
Yeah.
Like to rap like badly.
But it was just.
It's harder than you think, to be honest. It's really hard to come up with bad bars. Because I genuinely tried to, and she just kept telling me like, "Nah, that's actually it's like a little bit too good to be now." Like, you could be
Oh
getting
yeah,
Navs.
because you have like effort.
I can be Nav's ghostwriter.
You have like effort and like thought, and
Greatness.
you're actually like trying to like say something. Like he's just like.
Wait, Brendan, I never showed you the clip of Cabbage listening to Nav. You didn't see that on Facebook? He's about to get it.
Uh-oh.
Under my shirt.
Uh-oh.
I taste codeine when I burp. I bought a Bentley, you thought it was yours. I think I broke, but you get on my nerves. What would I do if the music ain't work? If I turn my trap on, I'll really still chirp. I cannot tell nouns from a verb. I can sell wings to a bird. I can sell that to a shirt. Don't it if I got tickets for sure. I don't know, I'm not sure. You just got hit with the curve. Yo, I don't know if you've.
What was the whole part with the butt and the
Oh,
and
I
the,
did not know that
she
that
opened
girlfriend was
her legs,
yours.
so I
Grabbed
had
her around
to
the ass, so she called me a
insert.
perv. Opened her legs, so I had to insert. Make my own beats and I write my own words.
Like,
Whoa.
like what?
Like the,
It's
Anthony Fantano was
ridiculous.
like,
what
he's
is-
like, wait, what? He's like, not sure about how rapping about unconsensually grabbing women's asses is gonna get you very far in 2018, buddy. Might not be a good look.
Yeah, I'm not sure
But
about
yeah, no, literally, those are the bars, dude. He was like, I did not know that girl was yours. I grabbed her ass so she called me a perv. Opened her legs so I had to insert. I make my own beats and I write my own words.
Guardian down.
So that's the thing that's that we're all debating here. Where are all these beats coming from?
I mean,
where-
clearly,
Yeah.
like, he's got Drake and Kanye in his
Exactly.
corner.
Oh my
Yeah, like,
God.
right? Surely it's Zeus himself producing these beats. Oh, you have been blessed, sir. You know, if I hear it coming through his headset, I'm gonna die. Okay, I just need y'all to know to revive me because Cabbage listening to Nav is probably one of the greater things to happen in 2020. And that was the day I learned how to animate and shake images.
Guardian down.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
you figured that out.
I made that cabbage. I made that triggered GIF, like from scratch.
I know, but I didn't realize that you had figured out how to do that.
Oh yeah. Oh no. That is transparent PNGs and keyframes. I actually made that. I made it from scratch.
Guardian down.
Damn it.
It was hilarious. All right. So before I revive you, and we got to be careful because all deaths result in checkpoints, bad checkpoints,
Yes.
big checkpoints, ugly ones. So let us be careful. Miss, if you have rifts, I would love them. That's why I was saying we got to creep because one wrong move
Okay.
and your
down.
cheeks.
Ooh.
Yeah. See.
Okay. Jeez.
Okay. So. Uh-oh. We need some solar out here.
Guardian
Oh,
down.
for the love of God, we might need to do the other thing. I mean, this is a really short strike, but we should jump out of the way of these.
Okay.
They're doing so much damage because they're arc.
Got you.
And arc and solar damage are up.
Oh my god.
That's why, because arc and solar are up, and those fireballs that they throw are arc.
Yeah.
Should have brought Ariana's out of this fiesta.
I just loaded and got smacked.
Boot
Ouch.
All right, sir. Phalanx,
Yes.
boo. About to throw my hammer.
careful.
Staggered.
He's staggered, yeah.
Damn, that was a Men in Black International throw. That wasn't
Hey.
even like a Thor throw. I'm mildly embarrassed. All right, enough of this.
Ooh.
Okay, that unstoppable is a waste. I'm gonna use this here so that it's not a complete wash. Oof.
Perfect.
Whew.
Guardian down.
What's going on with this team captain right here? Like, why can't we?
I did
oh,
not
it's
know
just
that that
very
taken was
strong.
yours.
Okay.
Took all my
Yeah.
enemies, that is for sure. Savatun is making Zavala words.
Uh-oh.
Remix.
This dude is solar, he's getting on my nerves. Fuck! Alright, we
Dance.
got this. We got this. About to execute my final move. Dick.
Nice shield.
Yes.
I
Whoa!
can respawn. Oh,
Nah, you good. You good.
Yeah, I can respond to
Okay.
it.
You should. You should. We got another solar shield. I'm gonna chuck my hammer. I'm gonna put the hammer down. Hammer down! Get him. Get that fool.
you want me to put the hammer down?
I still have that in my phone. That is hilarious and wordless.
Yes.
He was like, no? Like, is this actually a story? Can I say no to this? So, anybody excited for Thor: Love and Thunder? Also directed by Taika Waititi.
Whenever
Nah,
that
not
comes
really.
out.
But Taika Waititi.
Eh,
Listen, I know.
what
Taika
is that?
Waititi is the name of the director.
Whatever's behind this must be
That
underground.
he did.
oh,
Oh,
I'm kidding,
man,
I
man. All right, listen.
know.
I have faith in him. I worry about Natalie Portman. I feel like she's got bad habits but good
What's wrong with her?
intentions. Yeah, no, I just think that it feels like revenge
Oh, I got smacked.
on her part. Yeah, it doesn't feel like
Revenge?
pragmatic or organic on her end because, you know, she infamously bounced out of Thor after, you know, her dreams were crushed.
Yeah. Wait, why
Well,
was it
because
you?
if you don't remember, the reason Thor: The Dark World was such a shit show was because the original writer-director was Patty Jenkins, who would later go on to direct Wonder
Okay,
Woman.
I
But
got that.
in her original script of The Dark World, you know, it had a heavy focus on Jane and Thor, you know, their relationship and expanding on the mythology of the realms, etc., etc. But Feige was just getting into his phase bag, and they hadn't yet learned to not interfere with movies like they did, you know, Iron Man 2. So basically, after a while, Patty Jenkins got frustrated. She bounced. The creative differences press release was thrown out there into the world, and without her directing it, her script was also tossed. And when her script got tossed, Natalie Portman's role also got diminished in the many rewrites and reworks of the script, to the point where their love story was
Well-
kind of an afterthought, and Jane's character was just really, she was just like a MacGuffin holster. And she was kind of miserable for the
Basically, yeah.
entire filming, like, but she was obligated to be there, but she was really there because of Patty Jenkins, you know.
Exactly. Like she actually was the person, Natalie Portman was the person who suggested Patty
Mhm.
Jenkins to be director. So she was
Oh.
there
I got you, dude.
for her. And she was there because of, just Patty Jenkins.
She's a great director slash writer, and
Thank
you
you.
know,
It's
Yeah,
director.
very
remembers that women can be more than MacGuffins. So the movie basically went through 3 directors and a Joss Whedon airlifted rewrite, which is why, you know, it's the least memorable and nobody knows who Malekith is. Like nobody. Every time I say Malekith, at least one person in the room gets confused. I'm like, you know, the villain from Thor. Oh, yeah, nobody remembers his name. But, you know, she bounced after that. I was surprised to see her, you know, for her little cameo in Endgame. But other than that, you
Yeah.
assume that she was done with the MCU. But now she's back because, you know, Thor is about to get,
Maybe she needs a
well,
job.
Thor's about to get gender bent, like in the comics. You know, Chris Hemsworth is bowing out soon, so we are going to go with the female Thor arc, who in the comics is also Jane. But, you know, of all people, I feel like she's like, yeah, y'all screwed me over in the Dark World. Now I'm gonna be Thor, bitches. Thor, bitches. You know? But she didn't.
Well, I have faith that they're gonna do something a little bit better than
I
they
just
would
want her.
want.
I
So
want
why
her
is
heart
it
to be
Thor?
in it because, you know, I don't know
Yeah.
how much Natalie. I don't know how fond Natalie Portman was of Jane's character in general. Like I liked her in the first one. In the second one, she was barely
But
there.
she was kind of boring.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So,
Yeah.
you know, I hope she's got. You know, I hope she really wants to do it, and she's not just doing it because hey, now I can, you know, be in a movie that's actually respective of my talent. Because that's the Brie Larson approach, you know. That's the.
Yes.
Well, I think Natalie Portman is pretty well established as a talented actress. I don't think at this point in her career she has anything to prove as far as, you know.
Well, I don't know if you know. Well, no, I'm not
doesn't.
saying it for that regard. I'm not saying that she has something to prove. Brie Larson doesn't have anything to prove. She's already won an Oscar, and she's demonstrably been good in other
That's
movies.
true.
But what I'm saying is,
That's true. That's
I don't know
true.
if you know, Brie Larson actually turned down the role for Captain Marvel several times before she accepted it. Like they really wanted, they really
yeah?
wanted her, and she actually turned it down a couple of times. Yeah, she has a YouTube channel now.
Down.
And she does a lot of like
Oh.
Skype calls and things with like other creators. And on her most recent video, she was talking about Captain Marvel. And yeah, she revealed that Marvel had approached her several times, but she was kind of anxious about it, and she didn't know if she could bring anything to it, and she really didn't want to take it, but they kept chucking it at her, and then when she saw who the directors were, I think she accepted the project. But that to me is the perfect example of your heart not really being in it. You know what I mean? Like, Chris Hemsworth wanted to be Thor. Chris Evans almost did not take the role because he has anxiety issues, though.
I know. It was hard for him.
But what, Tony Stark? Come on, Robert Downey Jr. Like, there's something in every actor that they bring to the role because they really want to play these kooky characters. Even Don Cheadle as Rhodey is a lot of fun. I like him as Rhodey, even though he black though.
Oh yeah, I mean,
but
Oh,
she's returning to a character she wasn't terribly fond of, and I know Taika Waititi's a beast. Okay, so I know she's gonna get a good character. I just hope she's in the game, because I've seen her in badly directed things, like the prequels. She's good, but her direction is not good.
yeah, she's good.
And
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen her
story.
in things that are not good. Did you see Vox?
Huh?
It's a movie that she made recently.
She made?
It was basically Yeah, I mean, I don't know that she didn't direct it, but I think she was an executive producer.
Oh, okay.
On
So
it.
she doesn't have to take all the blame if it flops, like Brie Larson on the Unicorn Store.
Right. Yeah. It
The
was
reason
not good.
Sam Jackson is in that
It was
movie
not good.
is because he's Nick Fury. Did you see that? The hammer stopped him.
I saw
What
that.
is it called? Vox Sluts?
I know he got staggered.
Like radio,
Sluts.
like Vox? Like the website Vox?
Like
Damn.
like VOX.
Vox. Vox.
Vox
Oh, Vox Sluts. One word. I seriously thought you were saying Vox Sluts. And I said, I think that's taken
No.
by the staff of the website.
What?
Guardian down.
What? Damn, we were on the corner.
Oh my gosh, dear, what the F?
Ooh.
Yo, that's... He said, would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Sabathun? Like, did you see? I didn't even expect that. Like, I was just standing
Yeah,
back
no.
here, and then this one...
I just turned around the corner and boom, I got smacked.
Wait, why isn't your timer moving from 8? What the heck? Yo, did she get yeeted? She got straight yeeted. She's not in the party anymore. Jessica, no!
Ooh. No. Uh-oh. How did that happen?
Yeah, we are down. We are down at Jessica. All right. So, yeah. Oh, wow. She got kicked out. Which error code? Weasel?
Wow. This is shocking.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I just remembered that. I'm like, oh, Marion Barry? Marlon Waynesbury? 50 Shades of Black? Don't watch that movie.
Well, 50 Shades of Black. I saw the first
Don't
one.
watch the second one. Isn't there a sequel?
Okay.
What
It's
the
three of
fuck?
them.
Yo, they actually did all 3?
Yeah,
Marlon.
it was money.
Y'all made Don't Be a Menace. What is this? I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Marlon? Well, you know what's crazy? I feel like the Wayans brothers never get a fair shake. Like, they always create these awesome things that then, like, they just get run into the ground by an audience that can't appreciate it. I feel like it happened to the show.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, like, I feel like it happened to their show. It happened with Scary Movie. Name any of their movies, like their parodies from the 90s, like Don't Be a Menace. People have no idea just how much the Wayans have, like, stock in the industry, but for some reason they're, like, perpetually C and D list. Because Marlon is actually a really gifted physical comedian, and he's got great comedic timing. But then, you know, you never see him in anything like that takes advantage of that and like really works it.
Yeah, I know.
Which is so weird. It's so weird. Like,
I mean, it's
did they get
sad.
blacklisted or something? Like Arsenio?
Guardian down.
I mean, you know, Hollywood is who you know.
That's what I mean. All the weigh-ins that are in Hollywood: Kim, Damon, Marlon, Keenan Ivory, Sean. Like, yo,
That's probably too many of them.
like there's all the weigh-ins are everywhere, but for some reason
If you hire one, you have to
they're
hire
like the
all of them.
redheaded black stepchildren. They just don't get the clout. They don't get the love. Like, imagine creating in living color, scary movie.
Guardian down.
I know.
You know, like, I know more people that have seen Don't Be a Menace than actual Menace to Society. Lorenz Tate, man. Lorenz Tate.
I mean,
But, oh, wait, there you
Listen,
are.
it happens.
Shit. You know the shit guy?
yeah, she.
To this day.
Oh,
To this day, this man will accept any role, and he's probably and usually going shit in it. And you know, hey, when you find your meme, right? Your hook,
exactly.
you got it. Oof.
Overload above
All right, staggered him. Ah! I knew he was gonna kill me with that. I would take cover in that hut we were just in, cause those bullets be curving like wanted. All right, I'm gonna send Jessica an invite. She should be back by now. That woman has FiOS. Yeah, you know.
You
I don't know. What do you think, man? I feel like the age of the blockbuster comedy might be over. Like Judd Apatow and them had that
Yeah,
on lock.
comedies aren't doing it anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
but then they just started getting really bad. And once they started getting schlocky, they went to Netflix.
I think. Yeah, I think horror is maybe making a comeback.
Yes, definitely. Like horror games, horror movies, especially indie horror. Really, really, really doing great. I say indie horror specifically because I don't know if you saw Alien Covenant, but that's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself, Ridley Scott?
Who knows?
That-
I
I mean, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like he took a Alien movie and literally made it a mixture of Prometheus and Friday the 13th. Like, did you see Alien Covenant?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
the
it was
last one.
basically Prometheus with a
love
dumber
it.
crew. If you thought that possible, it's Prometheus with a dumber crew. And then the Xenomorph, like, had like a sense of humor. Like, they were two people making out in the shower, and he was like, "Oh, better get in my fornicating youth kill like I'm Jason."
Yep.
Like, what? That's not the way Xenomorphs hunt. Oh, God. Okay. Yes,
You guys hear me?
I sent you an invite.
Yes, I can hear
Where you
you.
be?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh crap! I died.
Still
Gotta run.
loading.
Gotta run. Oh, wow, that was a Hail Mary. Oh, God, this thing from behind. All right, I'm going in the cave. Gotta go in the cave. All right, so
Okay.
I couldn't invite her, I guess because she's not in the game. So, all right. I'm going to
Yeah,
take out that
still
Overload champion
doing its
if you
thing.
want to back me up. I'm going to go up this side.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
two up
behind
there?
you.
Oh, no, it's just him. So, boop. Heir apparent time. Coming for them neck bones. No! No! Looking for some neck bones, baby, this evening. Okay. There's too many things. We need a Gabriel. It's very difficult. You know, we made some progress, but
Yeah.
the unmistakable
Okay.
need for a falling decoy cannot be overlooked.
Guardian down.
Oh freak! I got smacked. Oh, we both.
Yeah.
I think he killed both of us. Ooh.
All right. So now that oh, fuck. Yo, these checkpoints are brutal as shit. Yo, Jessica,
Yeah.
we started all the way at the top of the reservoir. These checkpoints are
Oh my
silly.
God.
All right, we can still make it down though. This is easy sauce. Just back me up here. I'm gonna need all the rifts,
got you.
Jessica. We're gonna need all the arc souls. Hammer. Boop.
Okay.
Oh crap.
Guardian down.
I'm flying in now.
Do the damn thing.
And my internet were just like, no.
Is that what it did? It just look at you and say no?
Yeah. Yep. And it's just like, nah, you're good.
You could have said yeet.
Nope.
You gotta count your blessings.
Yeet.
Yeah, like error code. You could have got error code yeet. I really want that to be a thing. I really want that to be a thing. Where's the company that names all their error codes after memes? Code Pepe.
Guardian down.
I don't know. Maybe Fortnite.
Actually, yeah. Fortnite. You are the reason I can't get the salty
How did I
emote.
spawn and
Hello.
dead?
Because you left dead. You know, it's like when you go to sleep and you wake up dead.
No.
Yeah, you know,
Oh
because
crap.
you're alive when you go to sleep, but then you die in your sleep,
Huh?
so you're dead before you wake up.
Right. So you never.
No,
woke
you wake up dead. Right? Ain't how it works. Wait a second.
No. I
But
don't think so.
what about zombies? What if it's like warm bodies?
Well,
Holy butt!
if you're a zombie, then that's different.
Help me! Thank you.
We're here.
All right, go, 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 go! Run out there now! Kill them! Kill the things! I wasn't even being disingenuous. I really staggered that thing so you could hit it with your. I really meant
Nice.
that. All right. One of them's unstoppable. I can hammer it in the face.
Yeah.
Just, let me get it first.
Yeah,
Up.
They're both by the door.
Regular one's in front. Let's take out the regular one first, and I'm gonna put up a shield and cover half this hallway. Hold on. Yeah.
Thank you.
Figure we need to like give him a little bit of his little
I'm back.
boop. Oh, almost did a double finisher. Oh wow. Hi. All right.
Yeah.
Hammer down.
Uh,
Okay. No, he blocked it. He blocked it. All right. Hammer down part 2. There we go. It's under his feet. Let me just go pick that up there. Thank you.
all right.
Did you know that throwing your Titan hammer, striking an enemy, and then picking it back up starts health regeneration?
Guardian down.
Yes.
Really?
Titan facts. That's why I can't stop. That's why I can't stop using this. I really like the throwing hammer. Like, it's like the bow and arrow. It just feels good. It feels exactly the way you think it would, like throwing a hammer. And the best part is you can go and pick it up. Somewhere there's a Crucible clip of me throwing the hammer at somebody, bopping them with it, and then while he tried to sit behind cover, the hammer explodes if you don't pick it up after a while. Yeah, the hammer blew up and killed him. It was amazing.
That is pretty amazing.
I didn't even realize it. Like he tried to run away, and the hammer was just sitting there. And then yeah, there went his sweetmeats. This overload champion is really difficult. I need somebody up here with a rift and a dream. Any takers?
I have.
All right. Would you mind coming up here with me, Salt Gay? Salt Gabriel.
I'm heading over there. Oh, there's a bunch of.
Yeah, that's why
cats.
we're coming up here, so we can try and take out that overload champion first, because that's basically what killed us last time. And I can't kill it alone, because even when it staggers, it regenerates health too quickly for me to gun it down by myself.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Where is y'all?
This is ad, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Right here.
Uh,
see.
I am down.
All right, so come up here, this platform up here.
Thank you.
Oh no, I might die. All right. Floof your way up. We're gonna take this little corner right here. If you can stick a rift right here, we'll have a little cover spot, and then I will hit him with the overload arrow. You ready? Let's do it.
Yep.
Get him. And watch out for the the ejection sheet that's just kind of sitting there. She's got the rifts. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gabriel Keebler.
Oh,
Appreciate you.
Mm.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh, she did her she did
I
her
got
regular
knocked off by
her
something.
annual stream
Oh,
fall.
God, me too.
You know.
Freak.
Yep.
Freak.
Guardian down.
They say the curse of Gabriel comes in pairs. I've borne witness to this several times. Many a stream. Seriously, on Monday, for some reason, we kept falling off the bridge in interference. Like both of us, we fell off like 4 or 5 times as a pair. So, you know, this stream is cursed, you know. It just happens. It always happens.
It does happen.
Ever since she questioned the moon landing, we've just had a very strange relationship with gravity. Listen,
Gravity
even
is
when the
a bitch.
floor is solid and there's no guardrails nearby, somehow she will fall. It was written in the book of Luke Smith. Yeah,
Luke
the book of
Smith.
Luke Smith. I think there's an unstoppable behind this thing. I'm just gonna confirm. Haha! Confirmed.
Aha!
Careful.
Oop!
Let's see.
Oh,
Wow, I'm so
that's
glad that worked.
unstoppable, all right.
Because I was shitting bricks. Thank you. I thought he was going to blast me through the shield, but thankfully he did not.
Guardian down.
Alright, I'm running. I'm running back.
Oof.
I'm picking my battles on this one, dear. Picking my
Nice
battles.
shot.
Oof. Okay, there's the wow. There's just a bunch
Yeah,
of
I'm going to
those
cover you
things.
from the not flank.
Yeah.
Okay. Careful.
Yeah.
I did bring
we're
my
both
solar
dead.
in. Oh, Fook! You're dead! I didn't know you were dead.
Yeah.
You know, all those Guardian downs sound the same after a while, you know? Oh! You know, I put on solar resistance, and still, this
fuck.
fire is just eating me alive. Like, you too?
I have arc resistance and it's not.
No,
doing
it is.
anything,
It's,
really.
believe me. I know you're dying a lot, but it'd be even worse if you didn't have it on. Like, same for me. I have solar resistance on, and this thing is still chewing through my shields. Chewing. All right, I'm going to float. I'm going to floop over there. Hammer to your face. Doot, doot. Grenade in its place. Doot, doot. I mean, feel free to shoot him. Like, he's not dead after that. This is like the middle difficulty. Thank you. You saw me jump across to throw a hammer and a grenade, and I'm like, wait, where's the rest of the bullets?
Yeah.
Where's the broom? Okay, so I think, all right, this is like the last.
You're supposed to do big
Mhm,
kaboom.
mhm. This is the last silo, and then pretty much from there we're in boss country. So, okay, watch out for the blast.
No.
My shield does deflect the blast, people. PSA. Yeah,
Oh, it does?
it does deflect the blast.
Yeah, that's pretty good strong shield.
Well, you know, it's what they gave us. They gave Warlocks Hadoukens. They gave Titans walls. So clearly you can see what side of the spectrum we fall on.
Greatness.
Well, you know, we're gonna build a wall, and the Titans are gonna do it.
Guardian down.
Oh jeez.
Isn't that what the Traveler wants us to do?
Oh.
Make a wall ringed with spears? Boop.
Be
No.
careful.
That is the opposite of what the Traveler wants us to do.
It's the opposite?
You want to save the universe.
I thought the
Yeah.
Traveler, I thought the Gardener's theory was that if you gave people power, that they would use it to protect themselves and build walls.
Well, no, that's what the Traveler fears. Traveler fears that
Guardian
you
down.
know we will fail his
Yeah,
or her
but-
test
but-
and build.
I think you need to reread that thing. Because
Okay.
that's what that's the Traveler's whole shtick. Like if you just give people the light, you know, they'll use it to not only protect themselves, but those who can't protect, you know, they're gonna use it to protect themselves and those who cannot protect themselves. And the winnower is just like, nah, man. What deserves to live, and what deserves to die, deserves to die. If it's not strong enough to live, it should die.
If it die, they
Don't
die.
protect the weak.
Guardian down.
Damn.
Yeah, the sword logic is real.
That's fire.
That's the sword logic you just ran into, sir. They overheard our conversation.
Yeah.
You gotta cut that out. You gotta cut that out. You gotta cut that out. All of what you're doing, stop it. Stop doing it. I'm gonna blow this thing's face off. How did it teleport through the steps? Boop. I'm sorry. Did you see that? Like it ran up the stairs and then teleported to the bottom? Okay, it wasn't just me.
Oh, damn, that's fire. Ooh.
Oh, to taking through his mixtape at you again?
Yeah.
I told you, man. The mixtapes are sold for free so they could take whatever logo or IP they want for the album art. Fook! Oh, I'm not dead. You think at any point Guardians will gain the ability to swim?
Ooh.
Imagine.
Like, yeah, can you imagine like a mostly water planet that you'd either need like submersibles or you'd like
that'd be
have
epic.
to swim through? That would be
want
so
Anthem to
cool.
have that.
Yo,
Hey, you
Anthem
know which
could have.
game? Couldn't you? do
Anthem
that?
did have underwater
You couldn't
mechanics.
swim.
It did have underwater mechanics, but they're
they did.
exploration underwater mechanics. Because I don't think you could fight. I don't think you could use your guns underwater. But they're
No, you couldn't. You could just
Wonderful
like, swim,
moments.
but you couldn't
Yeah.
do anything
wonderful
else.
moments that seem to exist just for the sake of existing, where you just go in the water for no reason, bloop around,
Right.
and then fly out the other end. That was really cool.
Huh?
That was cool.
I agree.
It's a shame to see a bunch of good ideas just go to waste. You know? Like, it's ridiculous. They had everything they needed except a good game. Like, I would keep all of that stuff, like all the flight mechanics, the suit mechanics.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
I would keep
definitely.
all of that. The animations, especially, like that was all really well
Weapons.
done visually, and it felt heavy and impactful. I like that, you know. It's just, I think they need like aerial enemies, and you know, more
I
air to
agree.
ground stuff. Like, take advantage of that.
Oh,
'Cause if you
crap.
gave me the ability to fly in Destiny, oh my gosh. I can already think of 10 things I would do if we had the ability like to like really fly. Like the way Dawnblades can fly.
Mhm.
Dawnblades can fly. And what do Dawnblades do when they fly? Well, they aim down the sights, so. Ever see a Dawnblade with Fighting Lion? It's silly. Anybody have any Void? It's match game, so this is gonna take a damn while. We gotta keep hammering it though, because it's gonna regain its shield if we don't keep smacking it. We're gonna get it. It's just a pain in the ass. All right, yeah, we got it. It's a pain in the ass because match game is on. If you don't know, match game is basically, you know how usually you've got free reign to destroy whatever shield with whatever element you want. Well, match
Yeah.
game is, unless you're using that specific element, it's going to do very little damage to the shields. So if you
Okay.
use Void on Void, Solar
Yeah.
on Solar, etc., you'll get it the fastest. But if not, oh,
You screwed.
what Centurion lives right under the sea? Yeah.
Whoa.
Saying he becomes a sponge. It's for the kids at home who are groaning. Stop groaning. Somebody's got to do the dad jokes. I mean, you can't let Eminem have all of them.
Hey, he's
He really
strong.
is, though. He really is. He's actually trying now,
Yeah.
and I'm very happy.
Yeah. He's happy. Ish.
He says,
Yeah, sure.
listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
He's happy, you know, as happy as Eminem can possibly
He said,
Yeah,
he said, if
so
I
do
was
people.
B-ball, I'd be Jordan like Swish. You wish you could score like this. All right? Not even at half court I'd miss. I'm mouthwash. Because when I'm on the floor, I'd swish. Fluoride. Mouthwash.
Mm.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
got
yeah,
it.
that's definitely one of those dad
I just,
bars.
it's so charming though.
Bars.
But you know, he's not really. You know what the problem is, really? I think a lot of people take umbrage with. Like when he was insulting people back in the day, you really got the sense that he was railing against a culture. You know, a culture that didn't accept him, a culture that really wanted him out of it, a culture that could not wait to be rid of him. So he was, you know, he was kind of raging against the pop machine, so to speak. Like his insults were pointed and very specific, you know, attacking different parts of the spectrum for very good reasons. But nowadays,
Much worse than I was imagining.
he's there. He's the highest
He's
selling
there,
rapper
yeah.
of all time. He doesn't have anything to prove anymore. And the culture that once, you know, rejected him pretty much accepts only him still. But, you know, that's not it's not his fault G-Eazy's trash, you know. It's not his fault G-Eazy listened to Logic Supermarket and said, "Hey, that's a good idea. I'm going to make a rock album." No. Okay, Chow Chu Chester doesn't like that album. Okay? That's how bad it is. But, I mean, you know, all the MGKs and G-Eazys and Macklemores of the world embarrassed themselves. Macklemore didn't make his last album because of a weed addiction. Like, bro, like how many more L's do you need to take?
Weed
Like, you
addiction.
already won the best rap album Grammy over Kendrick and then embarrassed yourself by white guilting about it. And then you got a weed addiction? Bro.
Weed
Oh, and he
addiction.
left Ryan Lewis.
I didn't
That's
really
So that was
realize
pretty much it.
that was a thing.
No, it's not. I don't think it should be. I don't think it is. Really? I mean, I guess some people have addictive personalities, but really? But, like, would you admit to that? I don't think I would. I feel like that's something I'd have to keep to myself. Like, you're in the rap game, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
What would Snoop say?
Oh. Damn. Oh my god.
But, yeah, you know, I think because, you know, he doesn't really have anything left to prove, he's got enough stock in the game. He's a legend. People aren't really going to come after him unless they're stupid like MGK. But like when he's bitter, it's not very fun to witness. Like it's funny when Eminem is angry and when Eminem is determined,
Yeah.
but not when Eminem's bitter. And his last two albums have very bitter undertones to them. And I get it, you know, Revival was trash. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that something they worked on for however long is garbage. But I feel like Eminem's learned the wrong lesson. He's learned the right and the wrong lesson from Revival. Yeah, like one thing apparently, you know, he seems convinced that Revival sold poorly because when Revival's track list came out before the album came out, you know, everybody kind of shit on it. But I mean, you had X Ambassadors, Ed Sheeran, Skylar Grey again, like all these pop features, and it was kind of questionable. But he's, you know, he says it on Kamikaze.
Yeah,
He's like, I saw the on the list and decided you hated it, you know, before you even listened. So now, if you noticed, all of his albums just randomly come out like he's Beyonce. Like no press rollout. Yeah,
No way.
Kamikaze, Music to Be Murdered By both came out, so I guess that's what he took away from it. And still, even though Music to Be Murdered By is really good, I really like it. Darkness is an especially amazing song where he raps. It's almost got like that Stan level of narrative strength, where he's rapping from the perspective of like the Las Vegas shooter and the Boston Marathon bomber. Really interesting, insightful. You know, like I said, it's got that Stan quality to it, where he's painting these really vivid characters in a hopeless situation, at least from their perspective. And you know, he embraced the younger generation because you know, new albums got like Juice World and Young N.A. You know, some good up and comings. So you know, he's embracing the little people instead of making fun of them, apologizing for saying mean things about Tyler. But there's still some of those. There's still some of those weird. Oh, you're just not sophisticated enough to get my rhyme schemes, and you know you want that. You want that simple music that has no pen, and it's like, bro, listen. Mumble rap is not the reason people turned on you. People turned on you
No.
because
Guardian down.
you got the most indefensible bars you've ever written in your entire career. And that's saying a lot, considering the Slim Shady LP has not aged well. I
They're
see you,
both down,
but
by
I'm
the way.
trapped behind this rock.
Yeah.
I got a knight looking at
Yeah.
me. I'm gonna try and go left.
Okay.
Just
I-
what's
I-
happening? Is that thing right there? I'm leaving.
Okay.
Can y'all tell me stuff like that?
Hold on.
I'm gonna get you good. I'm gonna get you, boo. I'm getting you, boo.
Yeah, he's, like, right
I'm
there.
getting you.
Oh,
Da, 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 da,
crap.
da.
I'm running.
Oh, thank you.
Can you pop a rift down here? Because I may need it after this hot fire. I'm just letting this boss know about the 5 greatest rappers
yes.
of all time.
Ah, no.
Oh my
Don't tell me that was you.
God.
Don't tell me that was you.
There's no-
Come on, people. How did you die? I said throw a rift down.
I don't know what.
That's why I said
happened.
throw a rift.
I was looking for you so I could throw.
You didn't see me pop. You didn't see that like giant honking flame in the middle of the arena where I had popped my super?
I didn't realize that was you.
I can see how it would be confused with the hunter super. It does generate large bodies of flame per shot.
Come on.
It doesn't! Not unless you're using Blade Barrage.
Oh.
If you haven't used Blade Barrage yet, you might want to, sir. You might like it a lot.
Okay. I'll try it out.
You remember the beginning of Forsaken?
I don't think I got
You
that
never
yet.
played Forsaken? Ooh.
New light.
We got
I'm
some.
still
All
new
right,
light.
we got some legwork. All right, that's all. No, that's all good. We got some legwork. They're not
Yeah.
getting rid of anything in Forsaken when Beyond Light comes out. So
Thank God.
you gotta play that. That's the
God.
that's pivotal stuff, man. You know when Cade dies.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Poor
that's a,
Cade.
takes place mostly in the Tangled Shore and in the Dreaming City. It's like a. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. You know, I'll make that decision later. I don't know if that's my favorite Destiny expansion. I know everybody says Taken King because we have the nostalgia, but I feel like functionally, like the way the story was laid out and the character that the Tangled Shore has, and I really liked Forsaken. You know?
Me too.
Like Taken King will always have a special place in my heart because it's literally the moment that made Destiny great. All
I'm
right,
down by the way.
I got you. But to this
Yeah, I'm
day,
running.
sometimes
Yeah.
I just
Oh
go
my
to
God,
the Tangled Shore for
oh my
shits.
God.
Oh shit.
Guardian down.
Shit. Oh no.
Run,
You're
run,
not
run.
standing in a pool, are you? Okay. Party animals. I'm a lion in a zoo. You know this. There's nothing worse than a Cabal shield. Can I just say that? Like, my hammers bounce off of it.
What?
Cabal shields can block supers.
Oof.
Cabal shields can, like, they block far too many things.
How did I get killed in the middle of a finisher? Tell me how that happened.
I mean, you know. Did you pop it thinking you was gonna
Oh
get some
my God.
invincibility frames? Like, you playing Street Fighter? Taking advantage of them frames?
That's part of the fun of a finisher.
It is part of the
yeah,
fun,
You know.
but you shouldn't do it with low health. Stop! Jesus! Oh my God.
You
Revive
know,
if you
you
can.
see you,
I took a long time. Revive. Somebody hit X. Woo. Thank you.
I revived.
I did.
I tried to shield it,
Yay.
but clearly
Oh my God.
they
Damn.
did find me, and they did
Get
kill me.
smacked.
5 seconds. Please stay alive for 5 more seconds.
Run,
You
run, run. Oh,
are a
wow.
martyr. Thank
Uh-oh.
you.
Let's go.
I was very worried about you.
Hey,
I was
hit
holding
the-
X while you were doing that. I was like, if she needs it, she about to get it. That's one of those revives. All right. If you want to chill out near the stone tablet, they're going to start popping out of the pool again. This is actually one of those boss fights where it's like, you got to take care of the ads. I wish we had Gorilla pressed him at the beginning, like just
Yeah.
Nova bombed and beat him to a pulp, but... Them difficulties, I tell you. All right, I'm going to help you out with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's not like in the.
I got to show you the video of Nightfall the Ordeal. Now, we did it.
Oh, yeah, the ads
I don't know how we did it, but I know Daniel and D were prepared to do it. Like, it was something they knew they were going to do. Rift. Jump out of that! Jump out of it!
Oh my god. Oh god.
I love these KDs. You will remember this day, sir. Yep. You're gonna be like, look, when you're taking the new crop of blueberries through, you're gonna be like, yep. I used to get 25 kills in a strike. And then I ranked up my season pass. Good gravy.
Yes.
Alright. Just gonna let him know that no light, no heals, no service. Okay, so I've got my super up 2/3.
I'm a super
Nice.
already.
What super is it? You got tethers. You got what do we got? We got
one
popping
where
there.
you...
The staff. The
staff?
staff. Oh, arc.
I think the staff.
Oh, arc. Blah blah blah. Next time, sir, we will need to take you through the paces of being a void hunter. Because them tethers,
Okay.
invaluable. Invaluable. Generates orbs. You know, buffs damage, weakens enemies, disables them. One of the best supers ever.
Oh my god.
All right, people. I'm gonna try my best, but I'm floating kind of slow here, so just keep me aware of your seconds every 5, so I know what the stakes are.
Seconds.
I got 4 seconds. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
bring
do that.
myself back.
10 seconds, all
I
right.
think
You're not
that
anywhere
is-
near.
I'm coming toward you. I am gonna
Right
come
on
towards
that.
you anyway, because we should be a little bit together, but I'm coming for you, dude. Is that a knight shooting at you?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I see it.
Well,
I see it.
What? I don't understand.
Boop.
thank you.
Okay.
Take that knight out now. Shit. Whew.
I'm right next to him.
I
He's like,
cannot
oh my
believe
God.
Oh
that.
my god.
How did I just fall off the stage? All right, people. Backs
Oh
must
my
be had.
gosh.
Alright. Alright.
Oh shit, the drift. I wasn't touching my controller and I just walked off the cliff and started the boss fight. The drift is real.
Yeah.
I hear it's Japanese in origin, but no one's certain. Yo, stop hitting me with them things. What's wrong with you? Okay. I didn't look at it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. Before you destroy the blight. All right. First, I'm gonna get out of the damn blight. I better have taken armaments equipped, or I'm gonna shit a brick. Okay, good. Whew. Whew. Okay. All right. Damn it all. All right, you ready? Everybody got their spurs jingled and jangled. Supers ready. Abilities recharged. How we feeling?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're locked and loaded. Yeah.
All right.
Ability charged.
Get the shoulders limber. Let's do it. Hammers. We can build it. Oh, I threw that after the blight was destroyed, and it's gone.
Aw.
And my hammer's gone. Saw a video on YouTube yesterday. It brought a very important social issue to light.
Oh, really?
A very wise and kind gentleman named Jamal notified me that. Wait, let me say it the way he did.
Guardian down.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes? Together, we can do something to stop this and bring awareness. Thank you for your time. Now, I say this to say, has anyone's YouTube recommended me getting really weird lately? Like videos you've never seen from channels you haven't ever visited are suddenly popping up in your recommended,
Yep.
and it's like weird channels too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I saw that clip. I mean, I don't know what I was doing with my life before I found this information out, but clearly YouTube thought I needed to know it. Jessica and I, one night, I think Sunday night, we were talking about how, fathers, in this country are treated like kind of like second-class citizens, or the way that we have things set up. It's like basically so that so that people see the father as like the lesser parent when they're both parents. I mean, it took two of them to make the kid, and I love when people are surprised whenever a father loves his kids, but it's like the stigma is real. So we had a long, nice, nuanced discussion about it the night before. I kid you not, dude. And my YouTube recommended the very next day, I got recommended this like Judge Judy clip where she was lecturing this woman exactly that.
This lady just apparently assumed that she had
Of the
sole
kids.
custody simply because
The cheek.
she was
Oh,
the
shit.
mom. Even though she didn't have a
I'm
court
dead.
order, nothing. She just assumed.
Yeah. But yeah, she just assumed that she could bounce, take the kids, and that everybody would just be like, "Oh, okay." But that's so weird that it popped up in my, like
Yeah, that's
I got
really
I
weird.
got like it's so I mean, in a way, I'm actually kind of happy about it because whatever they did to the algorithm, I'm getting a lot more like small creators and independent weirdos than I am like the mainstream stuff, and I'm very happy about it. Like this dude that makes music by tapping on his door, and it's just hilarious. Like the thing is, like he makes music, right? Like he redoes beats of popular songs using everyday household items and stuff around his house. But he's like really pale and bald, and he's got the straightest face that never cracks while he does it. So just imagine the most serious look that you can imagine on your face while somebody does like the beat for Take on Me by knocking on his door and playing chords on his piano with a straight face. It sounds weird. It doesn't sound very funny. But you know what? That's why I'm happy YouTube recommended it to me. I like seeing the weird shit on YouTube. It reminds me of the good old days.
Diversify your
I
watching.
mean, at the end of the day, it's about you, right? I don't go on YouTube to watch CBS.
Right.
I actually find that kind of obnoxious. But
Agreed.
when YouTube is being YouTube, never better. And that's definitely the kind of content I signed up for. There was a video called "Man Makes an Awesome Beat and Then Jumps in a Pool." It's exactly what happened. 14 million views. And the beat was actually dope. But he did. He made the beat, rapped it, and then jumped into his pool. The video was like 53 seconds long. 14 million views.
Okay.
Love it. That's entertainment. It wasn't trying to be 10 minutes long so they could put ads on it. It wasn't following the latest trend of whatever was at the time. Just a dude made some beats, freestyled over it for a couple of bars, and then ran and dove into his pool face down. And the video ended. I'm sorry. I think I've been using YouTube since like 2008, 2007. Like I was a massive fan of Equals 3. I can admit that around y'all. So, yeah. I was a big fan of Equals 3. I remember I showed Jessica Equals 3 once and never again. You know what's weird about watching YouTube videos?
Jesus.
It's a very self-curated experience, especially with the way YouTube used to be, because, oh fuck, what the fuck?
What?
I got taken tethered.
Oh.
I got tethered by a taken,
Okay.
and then he shield bopped me.
Oh, damn.
Oh man,
My
we're
mind
making
is
so
blown.
much progress too.
I've never been like I got tethered. It was like as if a hunter shot a tether. I couldn't move, I couldn't jump. It sucked me in front of the boss, and then the boss two-pieced me. Like Scar. It's a real-life Mufasa. Long live the king! Like, he hit him with he hit him on the and on king. Oh my god. Oh man. Chiwetel. See, that's why in Doctor Strange, that's why it was foreshadowed. See, he's an evil person.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. What? Yep, take two.
Oh, I guess we can't go all the way up. Oh,
Of
can you
course you
go
can. There's just
there?
a taken thingy that bumps you so that you don't camp. Ow. Yeah, like I guess they
Oh.
saw the way we used to play Destiny 1 where like we had like designated hiding spots to just shoot enemies, but I mean,
Yeah.
they made us do that. The first crop of Destiny bosses were
Maybe.
bullet sponges. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh, I feel my crow's feet coming in. All right, hold on.
Remember
Old man
Violet's
penguin story coming
what's
up.
his face?
Oh god. Yes, exactly, dear, exactly. I remember back when it used to take
Valis
45
to
minutes to like it used to take a half an hour to 45 minutes to beat Valis to Arc. Not because he was particularly difficult or you know had a lot of phases or no, he just had so much health that it just took a long time to kill him to the point where people found like an invincible cubby hole that you could hide in and do the entire boss fight from.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the going strategy for this boss fight for like at least up until Rise of Iron, when they finally gave him a reasonable amount of health
Okay.
that human beings can like take down. And like, can you imagine fighting a boss for a half hour? And this is back
That's a
when
lot.
like if all of you died in a nightfall, you got returned to orbit, B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What?
in Destiny 1, if you if the entire team wiped in a nightfall, you get sent to orbit. And they were hard as shit. They were hard. But that mechanic is still lurking in this game, you know. Keep your eyes open, okay? Heroic Menagerie is like that. If you wipe in Heroic Menagerie, it kicks you back to orbit. And some of the raids, what do they call those things? It starts with a P.
Guardian down.
All right, don't help me. Just have me babbling.
I don't know.
The
how
raid
to-
layers. What are they called again? It starts with a P. The raid layer. Like you know they have the raid and then the layers.
Oh, the.
See? It's right there.
Um,
Right on the tip of your tongue, right? Well, whatever. Those. I think those activities are like that.
the pleasure.
Well, no. That is a part of the Leviathan, but prestige. There we go. The prestige rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those have mechanics like that. Like if you all die, yeet.
Guardian down.
What's that?
One of these days, sir, if you wanna grind a bit, talk about some min-maxing, talk about
Yes.
armors and you. I can set you up for Menagerie and we can grind a little bit.
Guardian
You
down.
know?
Okay.
Alright, people, listen. I don't want to be that guy, but we're dying on the night.
Yes.
I
Yes.
realize it's getting late. We're getting mentally fatigued a little bit. All the more reason, though, to bring our A game. You know, because if we don't,
Yes.
we're going to be redoing this
Yeah.
again. And it's not too bad once we get the rhythm down. I would say, like, after the boss appears, try and see where the ads are. Specifically, you know, those little taken knights that like to pop up on these boxes around the arena. If we take them out first, you know, you can take their vantage points for a second and get out of the way, kill some scions. Because that's really the rhythm here. It's just kind of ads, boss ads.
Okay.
I mean, unless we all had the ability to, like, gorilla stomp the boss, you know, like. But I think I know how we did it. I think
Yeah, I
D
wish.
dropped an empowering rift in front of us. Daniel did a Nova Bomb. And I just started spinning with my sword like a lunatic. And then I blinked and he died. So. Yeah.
Wow.
Next time, sir, I will also play my hunter so I can acquaint you
Yes.
with the Void Hunter class. Because I'm telling you, man, I think it's called Way of the Trapper. Yeah. Way of the Trapper is beastly. Love it. That's the one that can shoot multiple arrows.
Okay.
That's what I usually use. You can use your smoke bomb to turn invisible, which is great for, you know, when you're last man standing. And, you know, tethers give you energy, give you peeps energy. It's good to have tethers, man.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna boop that thing with my hammer, make that easier on you.
Guardian down.
Get him. Alright.
Nice.
Yo, what's with these modifiers? Epitaph, locked loadout, match game, extra shield, environmental damage increased, knockback increased. Fuck. Taken combatants generate blight geezers when defeated. I think I just realized why this is so hard. Taken, when you kill Taken, they create, you know, blight geezers are those things that push you all over the place. I think I just realized why this is so weirdly difficult now. Yeah, because every Taken we kill turns into a weapon. Okay, so keep our distance. All right, so I'm gonna go over here after I kill the blight, like right over here. Just be careful. Any of those sections of the floor can fill up with blight juice. I don't know what else to call it. Don't quote me on that. Ask Bife.
Blight juice.
100% freshly squeezed Taken lemonade. Yeah. That sounds so gross. Suck on my chocolate salted balls. Put them in your mouth. Wow, I'm not doing any damage. This is depressing. A little bit demoralizing. All these flames. Whoa!
Taken Knight. Ugh.
Where did everybody go?
What?
Why do you always say what when I die?
I was right there.
Yeah, the Taken Knight got me.
I used my super. Alright. It's all good. We got this, people. We got this. Gotta get out of this blight, though.
Yeah.
I would, but I don't have it. I don't have my hammer or my grenade right now. Maybe my shield will. Does my shield count as solar damage? No, it doesn't. But it could have. It was worth a shot. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Hey, yeah, you had to try.
Kepri's horn has a really cool perk on it that makes a fire shockwave come out of your shield when you put it up. It's just not worth. I don't think it's worth sacrificing anything else for it. Oh, boom!
Oh, I did not mean
You use
to
your super?
do that.
We'll use it.
Yeah.
Use it. Sit in the middle and hold R. I guess you can catch them on the spawn. Catch them on them wake up frames. All right. Ads on the outer ring, my friends. Ads on the outer ring of Crab. 2 pools. 1 guardian. Gotta reload my heir apparent. This thing takes way too long to reload. TBH. Where's my ice shield? There we go. How old is that rift, Boo? Oh, never mind. I saw. Never mind. The last 3 seconds won't give you an arc soul. Good to, good to note when you're like timing it. Yeah, the last 3 seconds usually don't have a soul on it. Oof.
They have no soul.
I feel like you're getting killed by the walls. Are you getting killed by the walls? Or is it the Taken?
No, it was the Taken shield. It was the Taken shield block.
Oh my god.
Alright, y'all. Listen, do I need to leave and come back? You want me to do that? I'll do it. I'll do it.
What are you gonna come back with?
Probably, either, I don't know. Say you. Either tethers or, a slightly different loadout. I was thinking about coming back as my hunter so I could just tether out. It could help us with controlling these things out there in the middle and defeating the boss. Because I have Orpheus rig.
Alright.
Yeah?
Alright.
Whoa.
Alright, so I'll be right back then. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yeah, do it. Okay.
I think I have taken armaments too, so... Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah. We gonna do this. We gonna do this.
Yeah.
Time to bring forth my purple hunter of the Berjusian Night, because I was feeling myself at the beginning of Season of the Worthy. I thought I had this cool shader, made my armor green and yellow. I thought I had some Tommy vibes going, but I'm still a hunter, so I'm cool. And Jessica saw me and laughed for like 5 minutes straight. Said I looked like a Power Ranger. So
You look
Oh,
like a
there you
ninja.
go. Yeah, she said I look like a Ninja Turtle. Thank you. So I have not worn that shader since. I got shader shamed. There should be a report button for that.
It happens.
Yo, Luke Smith, get on this. I need to report this user for just coming from my throat, just straight coming from my throat. She said I look like a Ninja Turtle.
You did look like a ninja turtle.
See how she's doubling down?
Like
See how she's doubling
green.
down?
And you
Hey.
have,
Copias dobles. Copias dobles.
and then you had
And then I had like,
little.
uh-huh.
You had like little knee. They were like, what were they, like purple or something? They were like purple.
I'ma give you knee braces.
And like.
I'll show you knee braces. You keep messing with me.
Uh-oh.
Don't you know I use bows? What you think that means for your knees?
I don't know what it means.
All right, yeah. Skyrim's on Game Pass. Get on it. You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today.
Yes.
All right. Someone send me an invite, please. No, wait. I can't use that thing. No. Where's my memory of Cade cloak? Can I put the Tuken armaments on that? Hive armaments. Yeah, it sucks that like Hive armaments can only be on one type of gear and Taken armaments are on one type of gear. Yeah, shit. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to take an L on my helmet. I can't wear the boots. Because if I wear the boots, I won't be able to wear Orpheus rig. So,
Okay.
why are you going ugh over and over?
I'm just annoyed. I'm sorry.
The
I'm not
helmet's in my
directing this at
inventory.
anybody.
I mean, it's all good. On my way. Yeah, just chill. I mean, your supers and everything are charging back up, you know. You're using the getaway artist, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
I'll say pop sentient as soon as possible. I'm bringing the guillotine that falls and Jotun because
Okay.
it's Jotun. And I got me some Taken armaments, so thankfully, finally, you know, the Rock can come back to Columbus. Because we're about to embarrass this boss, okay? Yes.
We are? Yes. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, wait. What is it? What?
Did it kick you out?
Does your screen normally go black from a blue sky? Is Beyond Light coming out? Did the darkness just hit? Okay, then no. That was definitely a boot.
You're still.
Please send me another.
You got.
Please, sir.
Yeah.
Can I have one more?
You. Here you go.
Thank you, folk. Thank you for your contributions.
You got it.
All right. Oh wow! Oops. Wow, it's a good thing that happened
what?
because I just realized I was Way of the Wraith
You got something?
and not Way of the Trapper like I should have been.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Way of the Pathfinder. So that would have messed us all up. Oh, it's past midnight. That's why the day's being nice. Okay, just gotta make sure. It's like, oh, now good things are happening. Oh, I see. It's Thursday. Fun fact: my original birthday was on a Thursday.
Uh-huh.
It was on a Thursday.
Oh.
The day of
The
your
OG day of my birth.
Yeah.
When I was younger, we used to celebrate every Thursday and, like, I don't know, get fast food or something. Like something we do something every Thursday. But yeah,
Oh, nice.
That's the thing. But this time it is the day after Thursday. So now I can finally assert my place in the great circle of hoods.
Yes, you upgraded.
Take the mantle next to Ice Cube. For my birthday is on a Friday. It's Friday.
Huh.
You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. More accurate words were never spoken. Thank you, Chris Tucker. Come on, Craig.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So look, this is a bow that shoots bows. This is a Jotun that shoots Jotuns. And I'm about to jump down there and show them what this sword do. Oh. I broke my leg. My leg. I landed wrong.
Went down there with a
I
broken
trusted you,
leg.
Dan Bilzerian. How could you do this? They reference to the unfortunate porn star who broke her foot after Dan Bilzerian tossed her off of his roof into his pool. Yes. I think it was a Bella Danger, or I don't know, man. These names nowadays, they sound like noir, you know. They sound like noir, like crime serial names. There's like a porn star named Brick Danger. I'm like, bro, your name is Brick Danger? Do you get a lot of callbacks?
I hope so.
I mean, at least like Mandingo, you know what you're getting yourself into. But what are you getting yourself into when you hire Brick Danger? Exactly. You'd hire him for like, you know, Predator 3 or something. Like, not, I don't know, Norwegian Booties 4. Like,
That's funny.
but you know what happens when all the good names are taken. Yo, Jotuns, though. I just want to say that for the rec. Oof.
Oh my
Right,
god.
right,
I
right.
got smacked.
It's alright. It's alright.
I got
It's alright.
smacked.
I'll get you. As soon as I kill these tookens. As soon as I take these takens. Huh.
Yeah, take your time. Just shooting at you.
Ah, the one wonderful part about being a hunter. The constitution of a flea. Fuck off! I'm jumping towards your rift, dear. Woo!
Yep.
Oh wow, I got a
I'm
soul
back.
out of that. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, so this Jotun thing is going along pretty well so far, but we're a bit low
Okay,
on
great.
boss damage, but that's an easy fix.
Good.
I'm gonna run around a little bit and just see
Yeah.
if there's ammo on the floor. I brought my guillotine, so oh, he's going for it. He's got the elephant. He's got the elephant.
Yeah.
Oh! Gimme that turkey neck meat, you stupid ghost. All right, I'm out.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, no, my.
I'm running.
Once you get your turkey neck bones, you gotta get out of there, you know.
What? Ooh.
All right.
I'm down.
Whew.
Dang.
Okay. Shit.
What did he ask?
Who?
Ooh, invisibility.
Ooh, invincibility. Yes, yes. I like it. I like me some invisibility.
Let's go. I'm just switching up.
Oh, crud. All right. I knew that was gonna happen, but at least I got out of the center.
No.
Salt Gay, you're our only hope.
Ooh,
Downtown, where the food is slop. Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
All right, all right.
Oh, let's go.
All right, all right, all right.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh,
Very nervous.
smack. Damn.
Very nervous. I get esoteric when I'm nervous. All right, I'll revive you in a sec. Shit, I'm out of Jotuns. That's not good.
Yeah.
All right, I can't afford to stop moving.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I have
Shit.
12 seconds.
That, and I can't take damage anyway. Like, I get hit like 2-3 times. My entire screen just turns red.
It's that taking night.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's that.
Shit.
Yep, that's
Shit.
right. That taking night in the corner.
Okay. Tether. Look, see? It's literally a taken tether. Kill it before it lays eggs. It's a.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Next time I say that, please, everyone look towards me because you can actually shoot that thing like you can Guardian Tethers. The boss nearly killed me after I got hooked by that thing. Don't return to orbit. What you doing?
Oh, what are you doing?
Prohemius. It said you were returning to orbit.
It says you're. Yeah,
Oh, me?
still kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, like it says it right there. Okay, well, hey. As long as you're not actually doing it, you know, maybe it's error code mongoose or something. Another tether. Fuck!
It's error code.
Help. You have another rift? Do you have another rift? Do you have another rift?
I just.
Throw it!
I have a rift. Yes, I have a rift.
Get off
Oh,
my
just pushed me off the
goddamn
bridge.
lawn, you heathens, you heathen ass heathen face, you fuck! Alright. I'm coming for you now.
Hold on.
One more for the road, you fool!
Got you.
Get him!
Okay.
Yeet!
I'm ready.
Alright. Get that fool! Get him! Woo!
Yes!
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Boy, stop!
Scary flight.
Alright.
Jesus.
Fingertips on the surface of my salt. Alright, everyone.
Oof.
Nightfall the Ordeal on Legend. Everyone has their new triumphs. Could you, sir? Could you, sir? Look, man.
Thank you. Amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was good. That actually felt like a thing. Right? Oh damn.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Well, you got the juice now, bro. Look at that. Got my 26 kills. Got the. All right.
Yeah. Wow. Very impressive by you. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm the team leader. I'm the fighter.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Because I got kicked out. That's why.
Yeah. So I guess we're going back to the tower.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. We did it. Oof. After a few tries.
Yeah, that was intense. But we made it. We made it. Hashtag we made it.
We made it. Anybody get anything cool? I got
We made
a.
it.
It dropped me Kepri's Sting
Oh, I thought
as
that
an
was-
exotic.
I got a controversial.
What is that? Oh, that sounds like a. Ooh, I like that.
The
Mhm.
improved charging for rig grenades. It's some exotic gauntlet.
Badassery. Badassery indeed.
Hmm.
Yeah, check this out. Let's see. Oh wow, it's better than. Yep. It is. It does not have high mobility though, which is kind of a deal breaker, but it's more powerful. It has better resilience, which is. It's hard out in these streets as a hunter. I'll just leave it like that. Like you have no defense. And I didn't have any of the arc resistance or anything on, so it was really chewing on me. But hey, I'm glad we got that. Yeah, but yeah, you see, sir? That is the power of Void Hunters, okay?
Okay. I like it.
Stick with me, man, you know. If you want to live.
Stick with you. I got you.
That too. After we get the Shiv, though, you gotta get the Shiv, man. Come on. Wait, didn't you play
The
Riddick,
Shiv?
sir? Back in the day? Remember the Escape from
Maybe.
Butcher Bay? It was the first person, Vin Diesel. He made his own game studio just to publish it. Tygon Games.
That's crazy.
Well, I don't know. Riddick's Escape from Butcher Bay held two levels of significance for me. One, as a nerd, it was the first time anyone had ever done normal mapping on the original Xbox, which was apparently not supposed to be possible. Two, it was Vin Diesel's first game and he self-published it. And three, it was the game that made me realize I could not rent video games from Blockbuster. Because I knew it too. Like from the first night, I was like, oh wow, I think I want this. Why did I rent this? Like I was mad. I didn't want to give it back. I did not want to give that back. It was so good.
I I don't blame
This
you.
is the first, even Starbreeze. So good. But yeah, Vin Diesel's voice acting is amazing. Like his voice sounds like Batman's in the original cut of The Dark Knight. And I had a surround system back then, so wow. Just did they have to crank up the bass and modulate it? Or is that just how Vin Diesel sounds like if you catch him at the right time in the morning? I don't know.
That
Probably. But yeah, it was the very first thing you have to do in Escape from Butcher Bay is get yourself something to defend yourself with, and that is where the iconic line, "If you want to live, get the shiv," comes from. Like you have the actual static in-game conversation with him where he's all verbose, and then every time you try to talk to him after that, that's all he says to you. "If you want to live, get the shiv." It's one of the early memes.
Memories.
All right, folks. I think this is a fantastic reunion, sir. Great to have you back. Great to catch you up on all the goings on.
Amazing.
Consistency. If you want to play again, let me know. We can have we can rock out, and I can show you some of the new stuff that's going on here. Great Nightfalls, everyone. Don't forget to pick up your clan, your extra clan engram. Since we did this as a clan, you get an extra Nightfall engram from Hawthorne.
Oh.
Did we win in
true,
Crucible?
True.
So we got an
Oh, yeah,
extra
we did.
Crucible engram too.
We won.
Extra engrams on the table. But yeah, this was a good Crabble. I enjoyed this.
Yes, very
We have
good.
the
Very good.
we have the
Yeah,
best
this is
opinions. I was actually thinking, I was browsing, I just on a lark started browsing the just chatting section on Twitch because, its reputation precedes it. There is a surprising amount
Right.
of static game streams and or variety streams in that subcategory. I actually had to really look to like see the what kind of streamers. Like I had to scroll for a good while because I was like, wait, is it just all people actually chatting now? Like I scrolled and found like one person, and she wasn't even doing anything that questionable. She was just talking to her viewers. So I was like, all right, cool. I think because Destiny's competition is so fierce, I ain't glad. Gathalion, Broman, Dado, shit. I'm not even a DSR Joker or Beard Grizzly, so I feel like we get queued very low in the Destiny 2 rankings. I'm going to experiment a bit with the next episode and categorize us in just chatting and see how
Yeah,
that
let's do
treats
that.
the playlist. Because, I mean, even though we play a good game here, I feel like our topics are broad enough to encompass, just chatting.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see.
Yeah.
We're gonna see next episode if that increases our engagement. Because the Destiny 2 channel, I know we're kind of dying in like the lower quadrant of it because it just has too many established people. But
Yeah.
I will definitely get down on it. Thank y'all
Catch you
for
later.
killing it.
Yeah,
Thank you
sure.
for letting me get my Power Ranger
Thank you
Ninja
for
Turtle
killing it.
combination.
Oh God.
Hey, those arrows though. Those arrows were it. When you shoot one arrow, tether, shoot another arrow, the next arrow does double damage. Over and over.
Whoa.
Hunters. But alright, peeps.
Okay.
I suppose this is where we bid the bids. I know everybody's about to die.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a true Destiny 1 moment. You finished it
Yeah.
just when you were about to pass out and die.
That's true. Definitely felt like Destiny 1. Like,
If you want some wonderful sleeping music, there's a great video on YouTube called Waiting for Your Raid Team at 4 a.m. where it's just him floating in orbit listening to the Destiny soundtrack. It's kind of gorgeous. Here you go. I'm sending you both the link. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Thank you.
Appreciate
You
y'all.
too.
Thank you
Yes,
for
you
being
too.
great co-hosts, great hunters and warlocks and human beings. And
Sure.
have a great night. Also, Jessica, thank you for being the best
You
co-op
too.
partner in the game. In the game.
Very good. Very good.
Appreciation.
Yes.
oh. You're welcome. Thank you for being a widely
I gotta be. I gotta be.
Yes.
You think the shoulders are large and impractical, but that is exactly where I store all this energy. Right there. I mean, you can see it at this point. It's pulsing out of the cracks. It's all waddle. But until the next episode, folks, that has been the Expert Playlist on Wednesday. Might be
Indeed.
some bonus episodes because double rewards are a thing. All right, we may have to jump back on for some double rewards. I'm just saying. Exotics are out there. She's gonna come back. Watch. Once she sees me get 6 Ascendant shards at once, she's gonna be like, "What?" But until then, we will see you same bat time, same bat channel. And who wants to say goodnight? Whatever language you want, go on. Hit him.
Buenas noches.
Buenos noches. Good noches, everyone.